Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? What up, chat? What up, what up? What's up, man? How are you doing today? How are we doing today, chat? How are we doing today?
So wrapped up in numbers in our society, and the most important thing is that we're able to be one-to-one, you and I, with each other at the moment.
You guys hear that? He just said we need to be one-to-one with risk to reward.
That's what's important. You and I, with the thing is that we're able to be one-to-one.
We need to have a one-to-one. Risk to reward to be profitable.
That's what's important. The thing is that we're able to be one-to-one.
We need a one-to-one risk to reward to be profitable. That's crazy. Even he knows. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, what up, chat? Though we back. You know, back. Yeah, man, we're back. Back with another day. Another day equals another discipline, because it's not another dollar, I'll tell you that. Another day, another dollar doesn't always work. It's another day, another discipline, at least another dollar. Huh. Oh, wrong pair. Wrong pair. This is gold. Yeah, chop it up. Welcome back. This is the second stream this week. As wow, it's Wednesday already. It's the second stream this week, as we have oh man, heavy snow later. Damn. But yeah, chat, second stream this week as we have Wednesday here. Not bad. I mean, I haven't really had a trade this week yet. Obviously Monday was a bank holiday. We came back yesterday, no trades yesterday. Yesterday didn't do anything too nice anyways. Like we kind of just came up, came back down, hovered, range, right? It never broke out. It was in the area for a long time, I think, for the rest of the day, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, hopefully today was a better day. Today you have no news. Yesterday you had news in the way at 9:45, which sucked because 8:30 news is whatever, you know, but 9:45 news is just kind of like, man, just that's the end of like the day basically, and you can't trade till 10 and then just throws everything off, but that's fine. Today you have no news. You have nothing. You have 9 a.m. nothing, 8:30 nothing. You have USD news at 2 p.m. but it's relevant to us at least, right? So that's good. Yeah, but today's price action looks pretty decent as well. It looks like pretty similar to yesterday. If you take a close look at price here, you're gonna notice that the weekly is pretty bearish this week. As you can see, you had some type of resistance over here, right around here. You closed below yesterday, right? Yesterday's price, or the day prior's closed at resistance. Yesterday's price closed below, respecting the same resistance level. Now, what I'll say about the weekly is that you have range going down here. You got range going down, coming down towards the 1800 mark. I'll say 1800 is your next target. as you're breaking back into this range here, right? Looking left. I'm expecting us to mirror this candle to the left here. So we should be making our way down this week in the next couple of days or so towards the 1800 to 1810 mark, which is basically the support right here, 1803-ish, right? Anywhere in that zone there, because you're breaking back into the range, right? So therefore, I'm expecting price to fill the range kind of. The daily time frame today is pretty, I'll say, pretty bearish as well today. You did close bearish on the daily yesterday. One concern I would say is you had no top wick on the previous daily candle high. So if we can create a top wick before dropping down, that'd be cool. If not, then we'll just look for buys going up, obviously, right? But with us closing bearish, we didn't really close below support. You kind of just closed at support. You closed below most recent, right? Most recent support kind of broke below, but overall support still being respected. You got some type of resistance here. This is the range that you're in right now, obviously. Price hasn't really broken out the range yet. Preferably, if we can get a daily closure below here, that'd be great, but I don't think we're gonna get that just yet, due to the fact that the daily did not close below, right? But if you do end up closing below the next couple of days, then that could be the daily candle that drives price down, or downward price, with the rest of the time frames, which is a weekly time frame, being heavily bearish as well, right? But yeah, I mean, let's see, sells for me today would, let's see, so you have the 1 hour candle that closed here in 15 minutes here. This is gonna be a very interesting 1 hour candle, because this candle broke all the highs, but if it can flip bearish and respect I'll say, or if it can flip bearish, yeah, and just continue to ride, that'd be great the last 15 minutes here. This is a very crucial candle, because it's going to determine what's going to happen at 7 a.m. Are we going to range the whole hour candle, or will we get volume at 7 a.m. for positions until 8, right? Like yesterday. So this 1 hour candle will determine that for you in about 15 minutes here. What I will say though, chat, is let's see. So you had, okay, let's see. What is this right here? You have a strong support on the 1 hour time frame. I'll tell you that. The 4 candle is pretty decent. The 4 candle did close below. If you guys take a close look here, it closed below most recent support, which is right here, right? You're gonna see that there's a lot of wicks here, 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 or sorry, not there. A lot of wicks here, right? A lot of wicks here. Anywhere in these zones here, there's a lot of wicks here, right? And these wicks here have all done one thing, which is obviously reject support. But not only have they rejected support, but they've also closed respecting one level, and that one level is the support level right around here. So with that being said, if we are closing below the range here, right, this candle closes below the range here, there's a high chance that you may see today this next 4 hour candle, which is the one that closes in 2 hours there, the current 4 hour candle, make its way down after it creates a top wick. As long as it does not break this high over here, we are bearish today, or bearish on this 4 hour candle to drive down, with the day bias being bearish. And then your target is what? Probably 1826, 1820, 1825-ish levels, right? So that's what I'm expecting today. But you need to flip bearish first for that to form. And if you start to flip bearish, you can start anticipating moves on the smaller time frame. So if you drop down to the 31 hour 515, you're gonna notice that price starts to create ranges and breaks below those ranges. And as it does that, it's just flipping the 4 hour candle, which flips the daily candle, which flips the weekly candle. Does that make sense? So all said and done, let's see. So the flip is around here. Where is this? It's a 1 hour support as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, sells wouldn't be too bad, chat. Below, I'll say here. Let's see. When things are ranging, it's a bit hard to draw your zones and levels, because you don't really have a clear identification of what levels are really rejecting versus what levels we're actually respecting. So this area will change during the stream. We're gonna readjust it as we create new supports, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna create a new range here somewhere. But as of right now, you can see you have a pretty safe resistance up here, right? If this were to be your support form just now, right? If we were to close bullish, and this, I guess you can say this is your support form, and then you can say that this is the range that you're in. And if this is the range you're in, you need to break out below here for more sales coming down, which wouldn't be too bad, especially with the fact that the 1 hour is going to close here in about 12 minutes here. Yeah, so you can say this is a little tough. You can say buys will be above 1840, and if you break above 1840, you can probably drive up towards the, let's see, maybe above the 1843 mark. It's like a 30 range going up above those levels there. Those could be your buys, you can say, and then your sells could probably be below, what is this level right here? I guess that's the 1 hour flip, right? Yeah, that's the breakout lows. Yeah, I guess you can say sells below 1832. Now, this, you could get a range 2 in between. That's another thing as well. You can get a range 2 in between 1840 to 1832. It's a big range. But what a range 2 basically is if this is your resistance up here, right? And your form support right here, let's say, this could be your range 1. And then you need a range 2 breakout. So that in that case, it'll be below here like this. And then you need a bullish closure to create the actual range below that area. And then a closure below that area, because now this is your range 2, right? So this is your range 1 up here, the yellow, and this is your range 2. Range 1, range 2, and then you need a closure below here, like so. Oops, like so. And then that will be the count that drives price all the way down for you towards the next support, and those will be your sells. All right, it's not too bad. But that's the only way I can take sells really in this range here, is if you actually form a range 2. Until then, there's no signs of sells in this area for me. I'm probably not going to touch any in the red for today, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, so let me actually draw my next support real quick. Yeah, chat. So basically, whatever's in the red today is probably going to be an area where I don't touch price today. So whatever's in this area, because there's no direction, there's no range here, until you actually form a range 2 for sells. And then for buys, I'll take buys above here, and then for sells, I'll take sells below here. So whatever's in the red, I'm not touching. Whatever's in the green is where we're looking for breakouts. If you think they're minute ground liquidity, well, the 1 hour candle is going to close up here in 12 minutes here, or in 10 minutes here. So it can just be a bullish closure back into the range. If you grab liquidity, you're probably going to see up here at 1843 or something. We shall see. I would prefer sells today. I would honestly prefer sells today, but safe sells would be below 1832. Those are your safe sells, because below there you have clean traffic. I want a range 2 though. I would prefer we can get a range 2 in between 37, 36ish area, and then kind of drive down as we close below there later on, like around 8 probably. But by the looks of it, it looks like 7 to 8 will probably be dead, right? Probably be a dead candle in terms of range. It's probably not going to do anything too spectacular. And then your 8 AM candle, 8 to the 8:30 will be probably your move today. So just look at price action. You can kind of tell what time we'll move at, right? Think about the volume that comes into 8, and then think about the current price action right now. Like you're going to close bullish here. If you're closing bullish or at resistance, you're closing at indecision level. Indecision level means you're not going to remove a lot for the next hour candle, the next 30-minute candle, because this is an hour close. The next 1 hour candle, either is going to push up or push down, and that's the direction for you at 8 to 9 to 10, right? So it's kind of like, we know it's going to be chalk there for the next hour and a half, hour and 10. But you know, that's what trading is. You know, if you rush the process, you will get clapped, right? So don't rush the process. It's not worth it. Not worth the impulsiveness, the losses, the emotions, wasted your time, right? I haven't taken a trade myself since last Thursday, so I'm not even tripping. February's been going great. We're almost done February too. February's a short month, right? You only got like what, a week and a half left? Sorry, 6 days left. So and they're expecting a heavy snow. Yeah, I pressed record green. They're expecting a heavy snowfall today. Damn. First day where you can't drive the Beamer. Want you more pairs as well, so you can use your time more efficient. Instead of waiting for gold sell for 3 hours, you can double how often you get your sells by trading other pairs too. That is what's called emotional trading. That's when you don't get a certain setup on your pairs, so you start to go to other pairs, find other pairs, search up random exotic pairs just to trade it, so you can feel that you're getting rewarded for your hours spent on the charts, when that's not the case. When you're on the charts, you understand that you can either spend 3 hours making nothing, waiting all day for nothing. It's not really a waste of time. You're building your discipline, or you could make a salary within 3 minutes. That's what trading is. Like this is what we've been doing all year, and we're not going to change that just because we had 1 or 2 days of no trades. That's called running in circles too, right? When you run in circles, you're never going to have a set plan. You're always be chasing something. Oh, gold's not moving today, I'm gonna go trade USD Max. Like, when did you ever trade USD Max? But all of a sudden gold's not moving, so now you want to trade another pair because you want to make money. And that's the issue. That's why traders fail. They're always chasing money, chasing something. You shouldn't be chasing anything. Things should come to you naturally, right? And you're not always gonna get your way too. So if for instance, if gold doesn't move today, yeah, it might not be going my way, but eventually my setup will come. Eventually, as I wait for the perfect setup every day, my setup will eventually come. All right, today, later on, like who knows, but it'll eventually come, right? Like we average, like I think we average like around 1 trade per day, 1 or 2 trades a day, 1 point something trades a day probably throughout the last 365 days. So it's like, yeah, a trade will come eventually. But people who say like, oh, you wait for the perfect setup, you're never gonna catch a setup, you're always gonna miss a setup. Really? Am I really gonna miss a setup, or you're not patient enough to wait for the setup? If I can wait for the perfect setup every time, that's what I'll wait for every time, because those are my highest probability setups, right? But why would I go and sell down for less just because I'm not getting my setup at the moment? And that's how you blow your account. Then you ask, why am I not profitable yet? Well, because then you trade with emotions. That is why. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I'm not gonna go ahead and, oh, gold's not moving today. All right, man, GJ, what can we do today? I need to use my time more efficiently and take a trade just because. Okay, I take a trade, but I'm now in a situation where I'm selling down for less, right? I'm selling down for lower probability positions, lower probability pairs. That's lower probability to me, at least, just so I can take a trade to fulfill my needs. There's no needs in Forex. You just sit here, and if your setup comes, your setup comes. If it doesn't come, then it doesn't come, right? There's no need to make money every day. Like I don't have a goal to make money every day. You know what I mean? Some of you guys aren't used to trading versus working a job. You know, working a job, you get paid hourly. So like, yeah, you get paid to do stuff hourly. In trading, you get used to the fact that you're not gonna get paid on some days. Like there's days where I think there's been time where I went a week without any trades, and that was regular for me. That was normal. You'd like to get your perfect setup if you look at more pairs though. Well, what if our setups work best with gold? I mean, last year our stats showed that our setups work best with gold. You know what I mean? Like last year, there's a huge drop down from gold and GJ. This is last year. Look at gold and look at GJ. All right, this is like a 9% drop off. Same thing with this. Oops. Same thing with last year's stream journal too, right? Like 8% drop off. 8% difference. There's one thing to get mad and annoyed when you take a loss, but it's another thing to get mad and annoyed when you don't have a trade. Like, what? You gotta be a different breed to do that, man. Hey, man, you can take a lot of trades in the world. You go first. Someone says make me profit. Yeah, but it's lower probability profits. There's a huge difference between 71 and 80%. We don't want to. We have standards here. You know what I mean? Like majority of our wins or our portfolio last year, or my portfolio, my MT5, could be a lot bigger if I didn't trade GJ, because that's where majority of our losses came from. And if I just focus all that time on gold, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's what we plan to do this year. Last year, realistically, we were like, well, we're gonna see what GJ does for us compared to gold, and if GJ finishes off like a little lower in gold, I mean, we're gonna see what, like, we might drop it or we might replace it with something else, but we haven't replaced it yet, or we haven't really continued trading GJ yet. I'm still trading GJ. It's just that I'm not really locked into it right now. I've just been trading gold the last 2 months, 3 months. Doesn't mean GJ's ass. Like, you know, just because I'm not trading doesn't mean it's ass. Like, it's still a decent pair. At least what I think of it, it's still a good pair, but it's just I'm not touching it right now. And if you have a problem with me not trading GJ in just one pair, then I guess it's fucking watch someone else, you know, buy stuff, sell stocks for news. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, hey, you can't get mad at me for not taking a trade on stream. You know what I mean? I'm here every day. I've been here every day for the past year plus. If you're new to the streams, you only been here for a month and a half or 2-3 months. Like, yeah, I get it. You might not get used to it. You might not be used to the concepts and stuff yet. But if you've been here for a long time, you know what the deal is right now. You know what the deal is. Does BlueberryMarkets take crypto? Yeah, they do. They take crypto. Like, chat, there's literally days where I have like 10 to 20 trades. Like, I've had a 20 trade day before this year. 20 trades in a day. But there's days where I have 0 trades like this, right? Or not today. Hopefully not today. But like yesterday, I had 0 trades. There's like 2-3 days in a row where I had 0 trades, right? So that's how you know I want to trade with emotions. Because if I trade with emotions, then every day would be a 20 trade day. Of course, every day would be a 20 trading day then, if that's the case. But I trade what the market gives me, right? If the market doesn't give me anything, then I don't get anything. Therefore, I have no trades. But if the market does give me something, then I'm in there like swimwear. I'll be getting like 20-30 trades a day, if that's the case. But then, you know, if it's like, oh, Don, like, if I take too many trades in a day, it's like, oh, Don, you're over trading. Then I explain to them how I'm not, and it's just me trading what the market gives me. And then you have days where it's like, oh, you're not trading anything. You're scared. You don't want to enter because you're scared. You're like, okay. It's like you can't win. You can't win. So just trade what the market gives you, man. Just chat. Just trade what the market gives you, man. You know, whatever the market gives you, it's on the market. It's not on you. Like, I don't think anything happened during London too. London was decent, but it wasn't anything too crazy. I had this move going down. I think it was around like a, let's see, below here on this candle would have been a nice 30 pip range going down. So there was that, but that's all you had. That was around 3 a.m. Yeah, 1 hour close bullish here, chat. Looks like you're closing bullish back into this range here. So if you're closing back into this range here, there's a high chance that you can likely drive up and fill the top of the range here at the 1844 mark. This range going up is around 50 pips. The only concern is the 4-hour time frame. It hasn't broken the highs yet. But if you break the highs on the 4-hour time frame today, then okay, maybe you can look for buys going up towards the 1841, towards 1844, because you need to break the 4-hour highs first, right? If you don't break the 4-hour highs first, what that means is at any given point, the 4-hour time frame could literally flip bearish and drive down with the previous 4 closing below the range. You know what I mean? So you need to break the highs if you want buys, and you also need a range 2 for buys, which is basically above 1840 around those levels. And then yeah, for sells could be below 36. What up, SK? Where's the real K though? I haven't seen K in a minute. Well, like K is there. I swear K don't come every day now anymore. I swear K comes like maybe once every 3 days, 4 days. Damn, chat, what am I gonna do later today? There's snow. That sucks. $10 to 15 centimeters of snow. Damn, that's tough. That's a lot of snow, man. That's a lot of snow and a lot of shoveling. Oh yeah, you're right, drifting. You should play League of Legends while you wait. I used to play Apex, not during the stream. I never played Apex during or games during like me New York session stream. I played it usually after or something. If I play it during, you know, like even when we play a Wordle, man, chat's gonna be complaining, or some people will be saying, "Oh, you're not professional. You're playing games while you wait. You're playing video games while you're waiting for FOREX accounts to close." I'm just like, sheesh. So. Sheesh, man. Can't do anything. This guy trade and breed, that's it. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy? That game looked fun. I haven't played it yet. Not gonna lie, I probably can go to like Best Buy, get myself a racing simulator wheel or something, just play. Wager start FOREX? 19 or 18. Started at 18. I'm currently what am I again? 22. Can 4-hour break the highs here for buys? How did you discover FOREX? One of my friends hit me up. One of my friends told me about FOREX. I was in gold sales earlier after my life. Why? It's going up right now though. So aren't you happy? You're out? Unless you got stopped on it, that's a different story. I overturned over risking today. Not too bad. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Would you prefer me in London time zone or you're in now in terms of trading? Probably now. Long term, New York session is always more volatile than London session. Always. Always. Long term. If you look at if you look at every single New York session, every single London session for the past year, 365 days, you'll notice that New York session moves a lot more than London. Because New York, you actually have NYC open and NY open, and then you have the overlap with London. London session, I guess you can say, like, right now it's still London session technically, so you can say London session is volatile too right now, but you know it's overlapping with New York, right? London ends at 11 a.m. Eastern, which is in about 4 hours. If that's the case, then you can say Asian session is very volatile too, because Asian session ends at like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. actually, 5 a.m. Eastern. So Asian session ended like 2 hours ago. That's why that's why around like 5 to 7, 8, you get no volume because you're waiting for New York open to overlap with London. Right now it's just London open. It's pre-New York. But usually around like 5, 6, like that's the time you don't want to trade probably. Or it's the time that you probably don't want to be in the markets because that's usually a time when price doesn't really move as often. Long term, right? I got a feeling. You need to break the 4 highs here. Benjamin, I got 32.170 because that's where the daily count breaks the low at. That's the current breakout lows on the daily, and that's the current breakout lows on the 4 hour. So the 4 count comes all the way up here and still flips bearish and breaks those lows. That's all. This is all liquid. This is just a liquidity grab being created, and then you flip bearish, you drive all the way down for the range. But that's if you respect this resistance or this high here. Should I buy or sell now? You flip a coin and you pick whatever direction that coin lands in. So go get yourself a nice quarter or something. Flip that quarter. Heads, buys, tails, sells. Because that's what you're basically asking in the chat. You going in here. You going in there like head first. Forget protection. Just head first. That's what you're doing. How did you have a 6th losing streak in the last 2 years? Eh? Oh, did you have a 6th losing streak? What's the specific? 6? Why not? 7, 5, 4, just 6. Yeah, I think the biggest streak we've had was 4. That was the biggest losing streak in the last 2 years, I think. 4. Pretty sure it was 4. And it was 4 in nope, not there. 3 here, resetted. I think 4 somewhere. Trust me, it's 4 somewhere. I swear it's not 3. it's very rare for us to have a losing streak because we just follow our playbook, right? And our playbook has an 80% win rate. So it's like, how often do we actually take losses? And if we do, how often would there be losses in a row? That's if we're just following the playbook and not our emotions. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think 3 in the single channel then, if that's the case. I think 4 on stream at one point, but 3 in the single channel. That was a peak. Because you had trades in between, right? Asia and London, and New York just had New York. So it's like, there's that. But yeah, I think 4 was the max. 3 was the max, sorry. And that was August 30th. One day too. 1, 2, 3. Our last loss ever so far was January 31st. It's been almost a month now since we last took a loss, right? January 31st right here. Yeah, man. Win rate really matters because it messes with your psychology sometimes. Seeing a bunch of losses, it might, or at least for some people, they might dwell on them very heavily, and it affects their next upcoming trades. How much you risk per trade? 1 to 2%. 1 to 2% per trade. It's about fair. Yeah, I'm seeing a loss in a minute too, but it will happen. You will have another win. You will have another loss. That's the thing. But hey, until then, just gonna keep doing what we're doing. Hey, yo, who's this guy? Marcos Rez. Why are you here at 7:15 a.m. Eastern? Don't you got stuff to do? What's this thing? Two purchases in 1 week for real. That's rare sighting. I think last time Michael was here, we peaked like maybe 1.8k viewers. That was max. That was it. Is there a chance where we break the previous 4 highs and come back down? This situation, yeah, we definitely can with the data bias. Definitely can. Yeah. Because I'm expecting if we do drive up today, we need some type of liquidity down here to be created. Like it's very rare for us to just drive up like this today without any type of liquidity being created in these areas here. Right? There's nothing being grabbed there. There's no levels we are tapping. We're not tapping into any areas before driving up. It's kind of just like, oh, can I open up, flip bullish, and that's it. And if you think about it that way, you're also saying to yourself now, well, the daily has no top wick on the previous daily candle. So if we drive up to make a daily top wick, on top of that, the forward candle breaks the highs. Any given point, you can just flip bearish on the forward to drop down. And as it does that later on, like maybe that's probably a lot of layer though. If it were to come down to, it'll probably come down like a 8, 9, 10, not 7. And if that's the case, then you may see price start coming back down, and you can take sells or anticipating sells on its way back down to flip and coming down towards target, right? But you have there's nothing really being grabbed there. It's just kind of, it kind of opened up and just shot up. I mean, it doesn't mean it can't drop up, don't get me wrong, but yeah, any given point, the forward candle could literally break the highs and still flip bearish and drop down. Any given point. That was nice 30-minute candle breaking the highs. Nice. The 4 broke the highs to chat. Almost, right? Because if the 4 breaks the highs, then you can start looking for buys above 41 towards 43 here. It's a nice little range going up. Is your account fake, sir? I wish. If it was fake, man. Bear option trades. What's up, y'all? Head and shoulders in the 4 hour. Nice. My man. Do you think there are people watching the stream for 4+ hours just for Weirdo? To be honest, with this chat, maybe a couple. Maybe. Yesterday was a killer little chat. I don't know what happened yesterday. I don't know if it's because we came back from a long weekend, but yesterday's stream was something. It was a very repetitive stream. It was the same questions like 4 or 5 times all day. I don't know what got to everyone's head yesterday, but it was not a fun stream to be in. And the fact that I had no trades yesterday, even worse. Because now they were attacking me for not having any trades. And it's like, well, I'm sorry, man. What can I do? What can I do? Yeah, but only 165 likes. And then you guys ask why I'm getting with trades. Come on, chat. Really? 165 likes. I don't know about you guys, but that's a low number, man. I don't know, man. Chat, like, look at these numbers. This is terrible. And then you guys ask why we have no trades. 230 likes only for 1,200 viewers. Jeez. Stingy, man. Stingy. Like, how many likes did Wixon have yesterday? If he had like 400 likes on like 500 viewers, that's crazy. $250. Still better than what we get. Still better. Because he gets like maybe like 400 viewers, right? So that's like 50%. If we get 50%, that's cool. But hit the like button, chat. If you guys haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit the like button. We need 200 more likes to hit 500. And there's like 1,100 people watching. You guys, all you guys gotta do is go on the stream. It takes 2 seconds. If you guys can enter a buy stop and a sell stop for news on NFP or whatever news you're trading, then you can leave a like on the stream for sure. Ooh, you broke the 4 highs, and yes, you did. So 4 highs have been broken here. This is interesting. How big is this range going down now is the question. We have 8 minutes left for a 30-minute close. I think it's a 5 range here. 40. Broke the highs. 1 hour broke the highs as well. 1 hour has range going up. You have a third closure in 7 minutes here. Chat. I mean, you get a closure above the range going up. It's pretty clean because now we can say is okay, yo, we broke the 4 highs At this rate, it looks like we're gonna be coming up to create a daily top wick, which is minimum like the daily high. If we were to create a top wick, the minimum is gonna be 1844. So you got range still there minimum. And then if you want to look deeper into that, then you probably look for clean traffic above there, which may take you up towards the 1846. So yeah, you have range going up here. You get 30-minute closure above, and we can look for buys going up. All right, all the way up towards the 1846. What's the area? What's the target? There's range, yeah. I'm trying to see what we're mirroring here today. This range going up is not bad too. It's not too bad. I mean, yeah, you get a third closure above the range in about 5 minutes here. And I look for buys, because then I guess you can say you can mirror these counts to the left here, where we just pop up into these levels here. If we don't tap 46, at least we'll be able to tap 45, right? 44, 45. So you have at least like a 20, 30 range going up towards those levels. And then you can have a stop loss below the 30-minute low, which is basically somewhere below here, right? Which is, I think, around the yeah, like below 1838-ish. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. See. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. You have that 1 hour traffic to the left all the way up towards here too. Yeah, you just need a third closure above and I'll be in there in 5 minutes here. Yeah, stops aren't bad too. Stops are like around 40 pips, which is pretty tight, which is pretty small. Not bad. And targets around here for 45. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Five minutes, chav, waiting. I mean, if you want to get in, you can get in, but I'll wait for a third closure, and once you close above, we just manually execute. What goes this range? That was around 13, 48. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Love the ads. Sorry. There has to be ads. Missed it. You missed the move. You, my friend, missed the move. I was waiting for a third closure. You missed the move. I ain't missed no move. It can't be my move when I'm not in it. You know what I mean? I'm on 2 different paper trading sites right now. one measure pips and their measure ticks. Is there a difference? Not really. As long as they're measuring price going up or price going down, right? This is a nice third closure above here, chat. This third mag will break above these levels here. Well, honestly, above, preferably above here would be fine. There's not much of a difference, but above like 41 on the 30-minute time frame. And then next 30-minute count likely you should see a pop going up towards 1846 as you're breaking back into these ranges here. But yeah, it's a strong third closure above. Very clean. I think you have a vantage point too of maybe it's probably got like a nice 20 pip vantage point, because your next minor support really is going to be in this level here at the 1845. So as you tap 45, you can start to manage positions and so forth. So stops will be the previous 30-minute low, right? So it's probably gonna be below 18. Let's see, 1837. I'll say 1837, 646. Anywhere in those zones there would be preferred. Yeah, 30 minutes closing here. So 2 and 1 here. So, ooh, is that bottom wick? Okay, cool, that is. Yeah, chat. If you break the highs here, I would just manually execute a buy here. If you don't break the highs and you create a bottom wick first, then we're enter on the flip of the candle, right? But if you break the highs here, this next 30-minute candle likely should just continue to pop and fill that range to the left there, towards the 1846 mark. I'm gonna break the highs there, and highs are broken. Okay, cool. So got in buys here, chat, on the 30-minute candle break of the highs. As you close above on a 30, buys are basically here. Stops are below here, I believe, and then targets could be somewhere up here, 1849-ish, in those zones there. You have an advantage point at around 18, maybe a quick push, so be prepared, but 1844.700 is your next level of minor resistance here. So at that point is when we'll look to manage risk and move stocks to break even. Otherwise though, our target is going to be 1849. I think the daily, did they create a top wick for that candle yet? Not yet, right? No, and almost, but damn, that looks a little off from the trader view. But yeah, the 4 broke the highs. You got range going up towards 1846 as well with the daily as well. But yeah, this is the third closure above the range after closing above the previous range at 1841, right? That's what that was. Just a closure above this area, and then you got range going up towards here. I'll say this is more of a 30-minute trade than a 5-minute trade. If I were to put it in the spreadsheet, because that's what I waited for. If it was to be a 5-minute trade, it would have been a 5-minute before at 725. So add this to the journal real quick. To 22, 23, 730. New York. What was the entry again? 1843, 23. Oh, we're popping. Yeah, chat. Breaking point is going to be roughly at the 1844 mark, okay? 1844.500 or 800. me put my stops here just in case. All right, so yeah, chat, at this point, I'm gonna move my stops to break even, making this a risk-free trade, and gonna probably close my full position right here on my positions. The 3-minute pop. All right. I think that was around 15 pips ish, around there. But yeah, or 18 pips. Just not in the markets, you know. Nothing to really be, you know, nothing to really celebrate about. It's just not in the markets chat. Again, this is our first trade we had in about 4 days, and as you can see, didn't do anything different from our last trade or any trade this year. Stock of gold, got the position, got in, and got out. If you want, you can leave runners, trade yourself 10% profit. I'm not gonna lie, kind of that went over my head just now, but if you guys have the opportunity to do so, you can do that. Put 10% profit and let the rest trail towards target. That's not too bad. I closed full. My positions are right then and there, and yeah, no day, no dollar, or no day, no discipline. All right, so. But you know, now we're gonna go ahead and get a bunch of our questions in the chat. So yeah. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed that trade, leave a like, sub to the channel. The streak continues of February though. The streak continues with I think we have, I didn't get to put places in the journal yet, but I think the streak continues with this does not count yesterday. Didn't take a trade yesterday, so this is could be 7:30. That was a 3-minute trade, chat. That was a buy, 3-minute time frame breakout. Pretty straightforward on the previous high or low, right? And that was around 18 pips. Yeah, stream streak continues for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the signal channel streak continues for 11, I believe. They got 11. Undefeated February, chat. Where's Wixline though? It's weird. 18. Yeah, we're out of the straight, or I'm out of the straight, chat, but I'm not in anymore. We're out. I am out at least. Close right there. Yeah, I mean, you got range going up now, but if you take a look at it now, right, from this perspective, you can say, okay, well, the daily time frame now has created a top wick now for the previous daily candle high, as you can see, right? So now you can start saying, okay, well, if you're starting to create the daily top wick now, any given point today, we can flip bearish and drive down. And if that's the case, then there's a high chance that you could likely get sells, or you can start to anticipate sells if you were to break back into the range, right? So we don't know if this is a liquidity grab or not, because for all we know, price can just drop up. We're not going to be a hero and try to predict that or be in that, right? But what you can do is you could anticipate sells as you break below 1841, right? Or below 1836 even, because below there you can say, oh yeah, we might have a fake out and we maybe pop back into the range, right? But you need that to form first before we actually start to head back down to fill the rest of the range. So if this were to happen though, you can say, okay, well, daily had no top wick, it came out, created a top wick, and the 4-hour candle, even though it's breaking highs, still close below. Any given point can still drive down with the 4-hour. So but yeah, if you look at what happened left and past here, we have all rejected these areas here, so this would be a very interesting candle as well. But yeah, I mean, we could get more buys, we could get more sells today. I don't know, but whatever's in this range right now from 1841 to 1846, you need some type of range to form. You need some type of lows to form, support to form for that to happen. Once that actually forms, you can start anticipating positions afterwards, right? But it's gonna be quite a bit before getting our trade, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Good stuff, chat. Congratulations. Another day, another dollar, another day where, you know, chat's like, gonna be questioning us again. Fuck! How does he always close at 10 pips? How? It's a negative RR. How? Well, my friend, that's all I've been doing all year, man. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, what's the point of questioning it every day when you're gonna come every day? And I mean, you might not see a win every day. We have losses too, and yeah, it might be a big loss one day, but overall, we're looking pretty steady the last 3 years, huh? It's been 3 years, man. Just give it up. No, I don't know why chat always says no. You know, chat, when I say R is relevant, I don't mean R is irrelevant like it's not important, it's not key. What I mean by R is irrelevant is RR changes a lot. It changes throughout the trade. It changes during the trade, right? You can have a 1-to-1 RR, a 1-to-5 RR during a trade, or at the beginning of the trade, and at the end of the trade you can close off a 1-to-1 because price action is going against you. Markets are going against you. Something's going against you. Price action shows you there's a sign of rejections. You can manage risk, right? So that's what I mean by RR. It's always moving. It's always dynamic. It's always changing. It's not always gonna be set in stone. And when you have things that are set in stone, you're trading with emotions, because now you're trading. You're saying, oh well, I don't have a 1-to-5 yet, so I can't close it. I only have a 1-to-4. And what does that mean to the markets though? Markets don't know. Market doesn't know what that means. It doesn't care what that is. It's gonna move however it wants to move. So why would you react off of what you think and not what you see in the markets? And that's what I talk about when I talk about RR, right? I'm just trying to say RR is like, it's dynamic. It should always be. It's always changing. It's never gonna be fixed and set in stone. But for a lot of traders, they like to have it just, they like to just follow RR and nothing else. So that's what I mean by RR is relevant. Not like RR is actually irrelevant. I maybe threw in a couple words there to make it sound like clickbaity, but it worked. Again, some days, man, we got runners. Some days you don't got runners. Like, we had a runner on stream before for like 100 pips, 80 pips. We had runners in the same channel before for like, Oh, but look, if I were to hold that trade for a 1-to-1, right? Because stop loss was what? Stop loss was around, was below here, right? So if we had a 50 pip stop and we were to hold it for 50 pips, look what would have happened. We would have flipped bearish now, and now you would have said, well, what happens now? And if you think about it, like I said earlier, if you trade a price action, you would know where the daily candle might be headed now, with the fact that I created a top wick for the previous daily candle already, and now it could potentially be driving back down. After this could potentially be a liquidity wick for price to drive back down to fill the ranges, right? And now you're like, fuck, I didn't close out in my address. I held because I wanted a 1-to-1 minimum, and now you're like, I don't know what's gonna happen now, because earlier you were ahead. You were ahead because you had volume and you had the opening of that candle. Now you're not really ahead anymore because now the candle's rejecting. So what you need to be ahead again is you need price to close back above this range to be ahead again. So that's why we closed out here. And if we want more buys later on, we can get buys above here instead, above 1846 to drive back up, right? So it's all about being ahead or behind with the markets, not with, some special magic tool. You know what I mean? But yeah, now we just sit here, wait for the next opportunity, chat. All right, just be patient. You got a reward today already for being patient. First trade of the week, I think. We'll have more trades today potentially. All right, I wouldn't really dip off or anything like that. I'm dipping off maybe like 9-10 today, so I got time. All right, we'll be chilling today. But yeah, chat, stay collective, stay calm. Realistically, nothing really happened. If you think about it, nothing really happened. You just took a trade. Sure, you won, but you shouldn't be, celebrating too hard, because realistically, it's just another day in the markets. Nothing happened yet, right? Next trade could be a loss. Next trade could be a win, but don't get too high or too low. Try to stay very calm and collective, right? What was I gonna do again? Okay, this is updated. This is not updated. Record. Lifetime 140 wins now, eh? 140 wins monthly. That's our 4th win. This is on stream too. This is for free for you guys. Who designed your website? The current website, I did that by myself. But there's a website update coming, like very, 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 very soon. You know, and that will look a lot better. To be honest, that'll look a lot better. This I created this website by myself. Though. I created this when I was like 18, 19. So I was, or sorry, I was 20 when I created this. I was just, you know, messing around with the stuff, but it's functional enough to work. You know, it worked the past 3 years, but it's not any like professional SEO website. You know, but we'll have all that. We'll be top trending for our #1 website. We'll be there once the new one comes out. Done. Quick recap of the trade. Well, yeah, I mean, it was the same analysis as earlier. 30-minute candle closed above the range. So I had a range to go up towards 1836 here, which is these levels here. You had like a minor resistance here, so we managed to rest there. And that was it. We just had a push going up. That was it. What I was looking at for mirroring in that case, like when we're looking to mirror price action, I was looking at this candle right here, these candles to the left here. That closed above, where was it? Was it this or the 1 hour? I saw something earlier. I think it was a 1. No, it was a 30 or 15. Actually, no, I don't think it was a mirror of anything. I think it was just a range above. It was a closure above this range. That was it. Closure above here. I mean, in the past, you usually come up to tap these levels here to the left. So I was looking at that minimum. I think that's why I said earlier. This is the minimum target, 1844, 500, 1845, and then TP was up here, but it never came out towards TP. We rejected right before. Can't afford just on a dot though. The thing is, like the 1 hour can still drive up here, chat, with the wick fill, but you want to wait for that to close first, in about 13 minutes here. Yeah, not too bad. You're my favorite forex trader. Thank you, man. Thank you. As long as you're earning, man, or learning, man, that's all that matters. What you could have done was move stocks to profit and then trail it. Like that's kind of like, okay, I can't, not gonna lie, I kind of slipped over my head for a second, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. You could have done that though as well, because I think the overall push came up for like 29 pips. We missed out on maybe like 10 pips. 10 pips, you know. Wow, that was my first buy this month since February 1st. Like all sells here. Sell. So and if you look at the monthly or the weekly, you're gonna see why we only took sells this week or this month so far, because it's just been bearish, right? Bearish, sells. And we're still bearish for the week. That's the thing. What about GJ? I don't want to hear nothing about GJ right now. Nah, GJ sells below 162.753. I don't even have this marked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have this marked up. Be careful though. It could be a range 1 breakout. because the daily time frame is still heavily bullish today, right? It can just be Korean bong with to drive up. So be very cautious. Yeah, these are nice. That's our 11th win this month. We can finish off the month undefeated. The last time we had an undefeated month was never. The closest we ever came to an undefeated month was maybe like June, I think. I think it was around June. We had an undefeated month with no losses. Crazy. You know what sucks, chat? Because that trade, oh, by the way, if you guys haven't done so, leave a like. Because, like, come on, chat. 400 likes, man. Come on. 400. If there's more people placing buy stops there or placing buys there than people liking here. It takes, like, maybe a minute to place a buy. It takes maybe 10 seconds to place a like. 500 likes, chat. 500. Get 500-600, that'd be cool. But yeah, you know what sucks? I was gonna say it sucks if you were if you went to the washroom or something during that time period. But then again, you kind of knew, right? I kind of warned you that there was gonna be a trade, kinda. But it would have sucked if you just left or something. Then you came back like, oh fuck, these guys took a trade already, and they close off within 2 minutes. Down to me, I missed it. Yeah, that's all right. But you know what you didn't miss up? You didn't miss the daily breakdown of how, because look at this count now, Chad. This is broken down to the T, because now the daily has created a top wick here, right? The 4-hour candle broke the highs, yes, but I can still flip any given point. You have a 1-hour closure in about 8 minutes here. If the 1 hour were to close in 8 minutes, you're bearish below this range or even bearish in general. There's a high chance you can get the fake out, and you can take sells coming all the way back down to fill these ranges here, coming down towards 1831, 1832, 1827-ish level, right? That's not too bad. But you have about 7 minutes left for a 1 hour closure. So let's see how we close, but that was perfectly broken down to the T. But you guys understand the whole concept though? The daily had no top wick, right? We came up, created a top wick with it being bearish though. It can flip at any given point, fill the rest of the range. 1820, 1825, right? Like that was the whole concept today, the whole idea behind like that was the first thing we said today about the daily. Now that's playing out exactly the way we said. And we're able to take the buys too. That's a plus. So we can take the sells coming down with the runners. That'll be even more amazing. Unit value stops. Well, yeah, right now stops gonna be above here, but let's see. You have a, we probably won't get a trade in 6 minutes here. It may not close bearish, but maybe at 8:15, 8:20 with comics open. Comics open should have a couple candles before leading to the comics open. A couple 5-minute candles, maybe 4 5-minute candles, 3 5-minute candles, and that should form you a stop loss and structure and all that stuff, right? For you to actually take positions. Why'd you ignore the 1842 levels? The data highs from yesterday. 1842. 1842. 0.95 this level. Well, overall, I had it as like we broke back into this range, right? Like this is a range we kind of broke back into. Like, overall, this is a range on its own. And if you look left here, like, even if the last time kind of broke back into the ranges here, you kind of came up to tap these levels here, and that was the minimum target, 1845, 44ish. And that was where the position was based off of. It wasn't based off of this. It was based off of this down here earlier. I think that's where I drew it up earlier. Right, and the 5 closed above there too. So you had a range going up. I mean, we could have had an enter on the 725 candle instead, but I wanted to wait for the 3-minute closure, which is fine. You know, we missed on maybe like, I think like maybe 10, 20 pips, 15 pips, which is nothing too crazy. I see taking trades without clean ranges to the left anymore. Why is that this year? I've seen. What do you mean? We're still using the same concepts as last year. Same daily concepts, same 4-hour concepts. Like, look, because that trade there was based off the 4-hour time frame breaking the highs, right? That's what we mentioned. And as it breaks the highs and the daily time frame is now, and you're expecting the daily time frame to create a top wick, right? You can put pieces together with the 3-minute closure at 7:30, right before NY open. You can say, okay, well, there's a high chance this next 3-minute candle likely pop up. But as it pops up, it can reject hard at any given point due to the fact that the daily is just creating a top wick. But what you knew is that you knew that you had range going up to create the top wick before driving down. So that wick was a minimum, right? And that's what we got. That's why we moved stocks to break even at the minimum, because afterwards price just pushed up a bit further and just rejected afterwards. But it was heavily off the daily and 4-hour today, the trade, using the 3-minute closure as our entry. But yo, you don't gotta scream, man. Shit. Screaming in my ear. Appreciate us being here today, though, chat. Appreciate us being here, man. It's been a good day. Or it's been all right day. What's comments? Commodity exchange open. Thanks, Keelan. Where'd you made your first million?
I guess we'll never know.
How you losing this trade? For real? Who lost in this trade? 30%. God damn, boy. Hold on. Why are you risking 30% in the first place? And second, how'd you lose in this trade? You know, you were, man. My guess is that you were an emotional man. You guys, or who else your name again? MIT. Emotional. And you held because you can get a 1-to-1 RR, didn't you? Even if you did hold though, like technically the stop doesn't get hit yet. But still, you shouldn't be in a trade. Realistically, you shouldn't. That pushes your advantage. How long do I need to watch the streams to understand how to play? You need to be here for at least 4 or 5 months every day before you can play. You need to learn how to play. Depends on how fast you learn too. Yeah, like I learned how to drive and everything within a month. I'm a fast learner, you know. But some people, they're slower learners, so. You know, because you already broke the daily highs or the 4 highs, and I was saying, because earlier on, like that's what I was looking for. I was looking for the 4 to break the highs and then a 5-minute closure above. But in this case, you got 30-minute closure above, and the 30-minute open closure was fine enough for me to enter because the 4 kind of already had a bottom wick, right? Or already broke the high. So at that point, you just had a range going up to drive towards that resistance. Yeah, you could have came down, but I mean, if you came down, then you would have broke the lows, the 30-minute lows, the 15 lows. But yeah, like it depends on how fast of a learner you are. Some people take a long time to learn. Like I know traders who aren't even profitable yet, and they've been trading for like maybe like I think maybe like 10 years even, right? So it depends on you as a person too, and who you are, what kind of person you are. Are you disciplined? Are you not disciplined? But man, if you man, all that hard work paid off, right, chat? Patience the last couple days paid off, right? That's my first trade since last Thursday. But you know, I never fold, never bend, because someone's telling me I'm not taking any trades, just sticking to the plan, and it paid off. And that's all that matters. The results don't really matter, to be honest. Like the target, the profits don't really matter. Because you can make profits any day. But can you maintain that discipline to make the profits every day? That's the key. And if you can do that, then you're set. Show us the wallpaper. Right here. This is my M4. Nah, I don't got the GTS, but this is the M4 basically. Yeah. I don't got a spoiler too, but this is the most relatable thing I found with the snow and you know. So you never said how long to learn how to play. It took me maybe 8 months to learn how to play. What are you guys using the word play? What up, Keelan?
What's up, brother? Is this the new thing now? Learn how to play? Is this gonna become a thing?
Yeah, this is basically the new thing right here. Learn how to play.
Yeah, for real. Ugh. London was pretty good, man. I caught the daily flip.
Daily flip?
Yeah, you called out earlier. It was just that little 30-pip move.
The one that came down, the stalls, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this right here. That was clean, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I saw. That was Asian.
Yeah, for real. That was literally it. I was waiting for that move all London session. Got it, and then just hopped off. So yeah, where was my entry at?
36.026.
36. Yeah, 36.5 was my entry.
Yeah, that was clean. That was the only clean move in London.
Yeah, for real. But it was clean though, because the daily time frame, the weekly time frame was all aligning, and then there was just that 5-minute closure. Gave the final confirmation and just dropped.
Yeah, like a fake go back into the range, they flip.
Yep.
Oh, well executed. Good stuff. Yeah, I think the 4. I'm not sure how the 4 looked at the time, but it looked pretty.
Yeah, it
the
was.
4 wasn't that clean, was it?
Yeah, it was still the daily was still bullish, the 4 was still bullish, but it was funny because around that area was the daily and the 4 flip. I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah. But it was basically just the daily flip, and then we got in beforehand, and it just pushed down.
Nice. Yeah. Yo, Benjamin. Yo, your questions, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You got good questions. You got really good questions, but sometimes it feels like you're asking the same question over and over again. Don, now the 30-minute close is bearish, respecting 1841 support, meaning the 1 hour closure above 1 hour resistance. Will you be looking for buys above the 5-minute onion back up towards 1846? 30 close bearish respecting. Okay, cool. Close respecting support. Definitely did that. Yeah. I mean, the 1 hour close above resistance. Okay, yeah, 1 hour close above resistance. Yes, we're looking for buys on the 5-minute onion back up towards 1846. Well, I would prefer buys with 1846 now, to be honest. I don't want to touch this range here for buys, 41 to 46. That might change if you get a range in this area, but as of right now, no. As of right now, I would prefer we can either come down, create a bomb. Okay, maybe if you come down, create a bomb for the 1 hour time frame where you come down towards the 36, 35, and then come back up and flip bullish, maybe for buys, but you need liquidity to get to be created here. And at any given point with the 4 count being the way it is in daily, it could flip at any given point right now, right? So that's why I don't want to touch this area, because I want to see liquidity being created at 36 if it gets created, and then take buys above 41, 42 later on, or we just take sells below 32. And this could be this alone could be a liquidity grab for price to drop down, right? So we'll know what's gonna be what, but we will know once we see it. So we gotta wait for these things to form, because we don't see anything right now. Right now, you don't see nothing. There's nothing you can do really on price. Did you learn from someone else? I learned from Ted and a bunch of other people. Q Banks, Steve Morrow. Those are my courses. Q Banks, Wall Street Academy course, and Steve Morrow's Beat the Market Maker course. Oh, those are the only courses I ever had. So yes, I learned from those guys. But as a mentor, probably Ted. Probably Ted. Are you relying on price action? Yes, we trade price action. That's it. Yes. Is there a list of your mentor? Yes, sir. There is. Right here. As of 2/22, these are my mentors. Or these are people who I learned from. I want to say list of educators. As a mentor, it's probably this guy. Don's my best student. I know, man. I'm proud. Proud to be your best student.
Love to see it. Reza discipline. I would actually say Reza. Well, at least with me, he taught me a lot about accountability. I mean, I can't really find. Yeah, I can't really find someone else who's more accountable than Reza. He's really the GOAT when it comes to that. He's like, I remember him coming on. He's like, "Oh shit, man, I did this, and this." He was so transparent. Yeah.
No fundamentals or anything. We do account for fundamentals, but only direct news. And we don't really we take trades off of using fundamentals, but not really directly fundamentals. We're just taking advantage of the volume that comes in during those news folders. So let's say 8:30 you have CPI news here. We take advantage of the volume from 8:30 and onwards. Adding that stuff into price action. That's what we do. You would have waited in case of drawdown. Yeah, but why would you want to be in drawdown? Like if you're in a trade and the thing goes up in profits and you can move stocks to break even, then why not? Like, why would I just let it go in drawdown again? You know what I mean? If it's in drawdown, then yeah, the trade might not be playing out yet, but it doesn't mean that you're behind in the trade. Like, you can just be creating a steeper to bottom wick. Any given point, you can still drive up, right? As long as you don't break those stops that we had earlier. So yeah, if that trade were being drawdown, you will still be in right now probably, but it didn't. It came up for a reason, right? It came up because that's what price action told. That's what the market told price to do, and therefore we, you know, took profits and we're waiting for a closure above there now, right? You got me. You got me.
You gotta be fluid, chat. There's always that one guy who's still holding on to that bias he marked up during London. You gotta be fluid. This is why we have the range 2 breakouts, right? It's your perspective changes based on, you know, where the market's going. You have to follow. This is what Don says all the time. We're taking a piece of the market. We're not trying to dictate where it's trying to go. So don't be so rigid. Try and be more fluid.
Performance for last year. You can see my performance for the last 6-7 months here. This is my performance for the last 7 months, but I don't want to be pulling up accounts from last year and so forth. And this is this account. I got more accounts too, but this is the current account. This is the account we've been using on stream since August. We haven't changed that account since August. Well, I have multiple accounts, but this is the only account that's been on stream. You get me, mate. Who the hell is this, bruv? This is central feed.
Who's this, bro? You gotta put the E in there instead that you use as Brev. Brev, he's not looking good, Brev.
Brev.
You're a proper Londoner.
Brev. Are you aware of? I'm not aware of much, to be honest. I'm not really that like into the industry. Like, I don't really follow up with traders like that, to be honest. Like, if I learn from someone, I learn from someone. I take it and I just go. Apply it to my strategy. And as long as I'm making money, I'm cool with that. But I don't know what the hell's going on. No, I don't really keep up with beef in the industry or like shit that goes on in the industry. Like, I never cared because it's just noise, you know. I'm just a 22-year-old waiting for a closure above or below the range. You know, that's it. That's all I'm waiting for. So I don't know, man. If it does have to do with me, then I don't care. Like, let them be them. I don't know. I got no comment on it. Like, it's just, you know, it's just noise that unnecessary, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's all love with everyone. I don't really have any comment on anything, to be honest. I'm just waiting for a closure above or below the range. That's it. And that's why we are where we are today. I do want to connect with traders though. There's traders out there that you guys probably know that I connect with all the time. But I haven't like really. They're in Miami, right? I'm in Toronto, so it's like I gotta make a trip down there to link up with them. But yeah, I'm gonna have some collabs and stuff coming for you guys. But you'll never see any beef. I'm too Canadian to have beef, bro. Over here, we don't have beef.
Just moose.
Yeah, beaver.
Yeah. Are you gonna live in Canada forever? Is that
No,
the sort of plan?
I'm planning to move to Florida for like. Yeah. I'm planning to live in Florida for like 6 months. And then live in Toronto for 6 months every year. So at least that way I can lower my taxes in a way, in Florida state, and then Florida state taxes, and then yeah, I also like Florida weather. Maybe I might move there long term, but I don't know. But I likely will move to Florida. Live there, and maybe Florida or somewhere hot, like maybe Houston, maybe, but probably Florida.
Yeah. Just get a little compound with wicks.
Beach, boy.
Yeah.
Dubai, maybe not yet, to be honest. Like, I gotta travel places though. Like, I gotta travel Dubai still and see how it is there and stuff. But I don't know. I'm only 22, right? Like, I still got a lot of time. Maybe later in life, you know. I still got a lot of time to travel the world and stuff. So yeah, I'm not in no rush to like go anywhere just yet. Like, I like Toronto for what it is right now. 1 hour just broke the lows, by the way. So nice. Oh, nice. This is very nice. This is very, very nice.
I know
Puerto
someone's
Rico.
still holding in buyers.
Man, chat, you know what was like I don't know if it's just me, chat, but I'm more proud of the analysis today than taking the positions and making money, because like we broke gold to the T. The top wick was key, the 4 hour was key. Like last year we wouldn't be able to read that. Not last year, I'll tell you that. Last year we would have just held on buys or something, I think. I don't know. or would have hit break even at least, but last year we wouldn't be able to read the fact that the data could still flip at any given point in that area after creating a top wick. Like we applied a higher time from this year and last year, end of last year. Pakistan? Now I live in Pakistan. I'm watching. You're watching the wrong streamer. What does your M4 consume on sport mode? So it consumes on regular mode. It consumes 13.1 kilometers per liter. No, my bad. 13.1 liters per 100 kilometers. Right? Is that how it works? Or yeah,
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty decent. On sport mode, I think I'm testing it out. I filled my gas yesterday full tank. I'm trying to see on sport mode only how much more it consumes. So I think maybe like it might consume like 16 or something. I think maybe a bit more. So I'm like a quarter done already of my gas from one day alone, and I only drove like 100 and something kilometers. Or 70, like I think 90 kilometers, something like that. But still.
I was about to say, bro, 100 miles, you're doing a grand tour.
Yeah, I've been driving bear. I've been driving a lot.
Have you been pushing it like properly?
Yeah,
pushing the speed.
I've been pushing the. I've been chilling with the art. Yeah, I've been chilling. Swerving the highway yesterday though, it's kind of lit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where you're burning that fuel. That's where it's gonna be. I heard it though, bro. For stock, that thing sounds crazy. For stock as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune it.
Stock, bro.
I'm gonna tune it too. I'm gonna get a stage 1 tune.
Yeah, for real. You have to, bro.
I could get a stage 3 2, stage 2, but I don't want to do too crazy. It's not like stock sounds fine for me. Maybe get some new pipes and that's about it. But
yeah. Yeah, for value for money, you cannot beat BMW, bro. Like you've got some, for example, like the M4, a souped up M4, not even a souped up M4, a stock M4 can compete or even outdo like most supercars. Like you really can't get better value for money than BMW. Like they're up there.
Yeah. What car is this? M4. It's this car. This is my car.
I suppose it doesn't get dirty either, does it? Because of all the snow, really? Or is that...
No, it gets dirty.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it gets bad.
Yeah. Yeah. You have a white car in the UK, that shit's turning brown within the first day.
That's my car.
Yeah.
And for comp, no. I wish I got that for comp. I might trade my car for that for comp. I might get that for comp. I'm looking at it. M4 comp. Yeah. Fuck, I went at the GTS. Only see one GTS. It's a 2016 GTS. It's like, I don't know. Where I get the comp.
Don, you want to admit that you're slowly turning into a car guy?
No. I know I'm slowly turning into a car guy. I don't need to admit. I know I am slowly. I'm learning a lot day by day.
Yeah,
so.
good.
I'm glad
you
I
have
the
to
Tesla,
be, bro.
Though. The Tesla would have been.
Yeah.
Would have been a little boring. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, bro. But what I don't understand is like, I don't think the world is going to be able to function in 2030 when we switch to electric. Like,
Well, I don't think I don't think we're gonna switch like that. I think they're gonna stop producing cars. What do you call it? They're gonna stop producing gas
combustion
cars.
engine. Yeah. Yeah. They moved it forward now, didn't they? 2026 or 2030. I can't remember.
My car's base. I wish I got the comp. I could.
Morning,
I might get the comp. Morning, bro. What's up?
I don't know, how you doing?
I don't know, chat. I have the FA2, but I kind of want the GA2. I don't know. Like, it kind of grew on me a little bit, but I don't know. I didn't like the GA2 at first because like the big grills. Physically, I like the FA2 more, but the GA2, once you have all the parts on and everything, looks pretty neat. Pretty neat. I'll tell you that. Okay, but before it has like any lip or anything, looks just. I don't like the way it looks like alone.
I agree. I don't like the front grille.
Looks weird, but once it has everything on it, looks a lot better.
Yeah. It looks like an Alfa Romeo, if you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I saw a video of these guys put a Tesla Model X, like the inner workings of it, into a 350Z, and the thing was doing fat fucking burnouts. They brought it to the strip, beat every car there, and everyone was mind blown because it just was a Tesla on the inside.
He sounds like Ted? Who? Everybody sounds like Ted to you. What's not lying here right now?
Bro, it's so funny. Ted turned up one day with his top off and never come back, bro.
Oh yeah, that was the last time he came onto the stream. It was like, yeah, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back to that stream anymore.
Stop by, but he hasn't hopped on Zoom. Traumatized.
Oh,
But just stops here. Chat, like I said, it's 8:20 here. Comics open, right? So you have comics open here, opened up. This thing's pushing down here. I believe what I said earlier was sells below 1836 isn't too bad, right? Below 1836, because then 1836 you can look for sells to flip the 4 account coming down towards 1832. But you need closures below here first. So if you can get a closure below and then maybe a decent stop, we'll attempt it, but we don't have a decent stop yet. I mean, stops at 61 pips here. I mean, if I'm taking a second trade today, I don't want a 6 pip stop. But we'll see. Maybe we might come out and create a steeper, better stop loss for us to look for sells below here later on. But if this thing were to close below right now as we speak, we can't really take it because stops are massive, right? So you need you need to form some type of range to have a better stop. But yeah, sells do look decent. And this is perfect. This is exactly what we called out. Buys and the sells. And we can execute on sells and have runners with the daily buys being bearish and the 4 hour being bearish. Then you can look to fulfill this entire range going down here towards 1825. And that won't be too bad. Won't be too bad. Don't be rude, but are you a millionaire?
I guess we'll never know.
Don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe later on in life I'll be a multi-millionaire. Maybe later on in life.
Right. Have you seen the video that Emo Band posted in the memes about you asking where he was yesterday?
Nah, where?
Yeah, go in the meme channel.
Where's I'm in band. What's his name again? In the band? What the? Is it funny?
Yeah.
Where's the video? Where's I'm in band. What's his name again? Is it band? What's his name? I forgot.
Ban and ML ban.
Emil band. Yeah, where is he? Bro, is that thing?
Hey, it's me. And Don, if you are watching
Jenna
I
Ortega.
apologize for not attending the stream because I was too busy scratching my balls. Yes, that's right. I made my own company, a robot that can scratch your balls for $29.
Bro, fuck off.
99 cents you can get the ball scratcher 3000 ABS edition.
Yo.
29.99 for the ball scratcher.
Yo, is this stream friendly?
Dr. Doofus.
Yo.
Kanye West, I mean Hitler agreed.
Oh hell no, bro. I'm ending this video right here and there, bro. I'm gonna have to watch that later on or something. Set me up. You set me up. What is this? Inconsistent trader. True. True. Man. Who ever set me up? Kieran?
I didn't expect that part. I just watched the first little bit where it was like, this guy actually fucking remembers me.
Who's it? I'm a ban. Yo, Wix 10, what's up, man? What up, Paul? How you doing? What up, Paul? The 4 candlestick liquidity grab, considering the resistance to the left. Well, yeah, that's what we explained, right? The daily candle creating a top wick, the 4 candle breaking the highs and still being bearish, closing below this range for the first time. Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. So we can close below 1836 here. We can take sells all the way coming down towards 1832, and it's gonna be a nice, lovely day. But we need to figure out what the stop loss is. Going back to your back testing. There's an issue with figuring out the stop loss because you don't really have a stop loss here right now, right? I mean, you do, but yeah, 60 pips is quite a bit. We'll see.
Yeah, we need some bullish closures. Ugh. Blueberry's frozen? Someone's saying?
I don't think so.
Long wicks. Blueberry frozen as usual.
Oh, I think it was frozen because there's a gap here, but
Oh, it just gapped,
maybe for
yeah.
like a minute or so, but it wasn't anything crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, should be moving. Yeah, we've been crushing it though, man. February, I don't think we have like, yeah, I don't know how you guys been, but February's been pretty clean. Like every trade has been called out. Every trade that I've taken has been called out. And like if you guys look at my results for February, usually some trades I won't call out, but literally February, man, every trade has been called out from start to finish. It's in the signal channel, and we've been undefeated. I didn't take any extra trades this month. No extra trades, no like, you know, just everything's been called out, and it's been my best month yet. So it's like, what now? Now I'm a broker, I'm a regular MT5, call out every trade. Like, what more do you want now? Like, what more do you want? Shit. Want me to enter positions for you? Okay, it's time to self-stop gold. Okay.
Bruh.
Is there news today even for you to do that? 150K deposit from trading? Yes. I've been trading for 4 years now. Yes. Wait, you can enter positions for me too? Hell yeah, Paul, I got you. Where'd you have 150K deposit from? I've been trading for 4 years. I've been full time since October 2019. It is currently 2023. I'm pretty sure. During that time period, I somewhere made that much in between. Like, what do you mean? I've been trading for like 4 years now. You think I went full time and I didn't make enough for me to, you know, go full time? Like, I mean, shit. 4 years old are you? I'm 23. So 22. I started trading when I was 18. So 3 years and some change. Not really 4 years yet. Wait, has it been 4 years? October. No, 3 years and some change actually, not 4 years. Yeah. What was the loss since 2019? Maybe like 3s, 4s, 2s. Probably 1s and 2s, I think. I forgot. 2020, my lot size was I know that in 2020 my lot size was I think around 5s and 10s or 8s, 5 and 8s, right? 2021 my lot size was 10 and no 5s and 10s, right? 2022 my lot size was 10s and 20s, and then for this year my lot size is going to be probably 30 and 30. That's it, just 30 peak. So every year I increase my lot size once, and I keep it that way for the whole year. So this year I'm using 30s, and I'm keeping it that way for the whole year until 2024, and then 2024 maybe 40s or 45s, we'll see. But yeah, I use one lot size the whole year, so my risk percentage actually goes down throughout the year. I don't increase risk unless I stack positions, but that's a different story or a different stream. Because we can't use that word here. The word pineapple cannot be used on our stream here. Yeah, but take your time with it, man. There's no rush. You don't need a rush to get. You don't need to get to a certain level. You don't need to prove anyone anything. To be honest, like, just take your time with your lot size. Take your time with your account, and good things will come naturally over time, right? Yeah, no need to rush or force a certain lot size that your account can't afford. You know what I mean? Have you ever made your account 0? Yeah, but what's that gonna do for you now? I blew my account 20 to 30 times. What now? What's that gonna do for you? You know, compare. You need to blow your account 30 times before you get profitable now, right? You see, it's just useless questions, man. You gotta ask better questions than that, man. Those questions won't get you anywhere. Like, how much did you start trading with? How long have you been trading for?
What broker do you use?
Like, those questions don't matter, man. It doesn't really help you in any way, shape, or form.
I swear, some people just ask questions just to see their name pop up in chat.
You know, you asking a question about the charts is much more valuable than you asking about that stuff. I mean, I can answer them, no problem, but it's just like, you're not really going anywhere with those questions, man. Trust me. I used to ask them as well, right? But if you want to get better as a trader, you gotta start asking better questions. If you really, really, really want to get better. You think I'm asking Ted those questions? Never. If I were to pull up our convo right now, which I'm not, but if I were to go through my convo right now with Ted, I've never asked him those questions ever. How long have I been trading for? Imagine.
I'd be surprised if he even answers questions like that.
Yeah, it's like,
it's like you're wasting your bullets, you know, like, especially now where the chat's moving so quickly. You're really gonna waste, like, you know, Don's a human being. He can only answer so many questions. You're really gonna waste your bullet on, you know, what broker do you use, what's your account size? Like, come on, bro. Like, Don is only a human. He can probably answer a couple of your questions in a certain amount of time. Use your opportunities wisely.
This right here, I'll tell you what the most important thing Ted gave me was. How do I pop this up? This right here. You guys gonna be like, what the hell? What is that? What is that, Don? Well, that's what the most important thing I've learned was. Oh, this is the thing that brought me to the next level. Let me find it for you guys real quick. Sorry. This right here. This is it. I set my chart. He sends back to me. I swear to God. This is the most important thing I learned from Ted. I swear to God. This is if I didn't get this picture back, I wouldn't have gone to where I was today. I swear to God. Or I don't want to swear on God, but I swear. Like, you know, like this literally is all I had to know. And he was like, what does that mean, Don? Well, all he did for me, really, I sent him a chart that was zoomed out, right? That was way zoomed out. And he zoomed in closer and he just drew like support and resistance for me. That's it. Support, resistance up here, support here, resistance here. And that was it. This is just ranges. And then from there, I'm like, well, candles are that important, really? And then from there, I did everything myself. I learned to read candles backwards. I learned to read candles. I learned to read structure. The rest is just on me. But he introduced me to this whole concept. So this right here was everything. If I didn't get this, I wouldn't be where I was probably. You know?
Yeah.
That was it. Like, you guys look at this like, what the hell? That's it? Yeah. No questions about, you know, how long he's become profitable, blah, blah, blah. Like, just, that's all. So when I draw my charts, chat, I don't just draw bullshit, man, you know? Like, I try to draw things I try to explain things to you guys through visuals, and those visuals are very key because you can apply the same visuals to your own charts. All right.
Yeah, focus on the details. That looks like a Don Vo story right there with the price action with the crosses, the support and the resistance.
Yeah,
of the crosses.
that's where I got it from. That's exactly where I get it from. Where else I get it from? You know?
Yeah.
Man, you gotta give credit where it's due, right? But you know what I hate though? Hate when people assume that guy credit someone where didn't really do anything for me, you know what I mean? But I will give credit where it's due. But yeah, like that's what it is, man. It's like this right here, same concept right now. Like right now you're in this zone here, basically right here, right? The daily account is bearish right now, starting to flip bearish. The 4-hour account is bearish as well. So as you start to flip bearish in the 4-hour time frame and you close up in 23 minutes here, you can start anticipating sales coming down at 9 a.m. And with that being said, you need a stop loss. So if you were to create a stop loss, where would that be? Well, you have these ranges up here, you have this resistance up here, and you got the support right here. So if you were to create resistance somewhere, where would that be looking left? Probably into these levels here, into this level, right? So anywhere in the zone here. So as you create that area, it'll probably be in this area. And what you'll likely see is price kind of make its way up, pop up, tap this range here. And it'll be preferred if this can happen after 9 a.m. because after you have a 4-hour closure, as this is forming, you'll get a top wick, and this will be your top wick on a higher time frame, right? Even though it's pushing up on the 5, the 15 and such, but it's still a top wick on a higher time frame, on the 4-hour time frame. And then you can likely just drop down like this at like 9:15, 9:30 today to retest the lows and continue its current move to the downside, right? But like that's the next potential play that we're looking for today. You got me. Back in 2020, 10 used to live stream. Roger used to plan out the whole move before the trade even happened. I mean, that's what we do today. That's what we do too. That's exactly what we do too. We plan out the whole trade today before it even played out. The whole buys and the whole sells. We drew it out.
That's never seen in.
That's where I got it
Been
from.
here for 6:30. That he's never seen the breakdown.
Yeah. Trading could be pretty straightforward if you make it straightforward, you know. It can be very complicated though if you want it to be complicated, but it could be very straightforward because if I'm doing whatever I'm doing right now with just 2 lines chat, like we're not using anything else. We're not using an indicator, no volume indicator, no magic currency indicator. We're just using price action and reading candles and drawing lines on our screen. And we've been doing this for years too now, so it's like it's very straightforward. But the hard part is just waiting for the subs to occur, right? Because I know some of you guys got very frustrated the past couple of days because you hasn't got any trades and you guys are wasting time on a stream when we got trades that played out within 2 minutes, and that 2-minute trade made me more than, you know, a monthly salary sometimes for some people, right? So yeah, you will have those days where you get no trades, but some days you might make quite a bit in a couple minutes. It comes down to the markets, but that's why you gotta be patient. You gotta wait for your setups and not sell down for anything less, because if you were to sell down for anything less today, what would have happened is you would have had a lot less capital to work with when you had time to enter that trade, right? Let's say the last 2 days you traded and you just blew half your account because you were impatient. Today's trade would have came and you would have been like, oh cool, I made money in today's trade too, but I would have made a lot more if I didn't blow my capital already. See, you would have wasted all that time and all that capital on previous trades when you could have waited for your actual setup to form.
Yep. It's capital preservation, chat. As Don said earlier, I think that's why we've done so well this month, because there's been no bullshit. We've waited. We've not took any. I mean, we don't take silly trades normally, but we've been very, very rigid this month with, you know, our setups. And I think that's why it's been one of our most profitable months. We took less trades, but the quality of the trades, I mean, from what I've seen on stream and my personal trades, it's been higher quality setups. So take the higher quality setups, chat. Don't settle for less.
Yeah, sell down for less. You don't want to sell down for less than anything in life, to be honest, too. It's not just trading, anything in life. You don't want to sell down for less. The sales has quality. I would expect the top wick, which we just created actually, and I would honestly wait for the 4-hour close, because you want to see how the 4-hour closes at this point. You only have like 20 minutes left, right? For the 4-hour close, you might as well wait for that 4-hour close and get more information out of that 4-hour candle, because that candle can either close bearish or it can close bullish respecting, which is fine. But you need to close. I would say you need to close respecting 1834. And yes, you might risk yourself of missing this move here, but would you rather miss the move, or would you rather sell down for less and catch the next opportunity coming down? Not gonna lie, chat, I tried Prime for the first time yesterday. The blue one, it wasn't that good.
Bro, it's overrated as fuck. If you actually look at like what's in it, it's shit, bro. Like it's syrup.
Honestly, man, if it wasn't too hyped, I would have been like, okay, you know, the drink's not bad, but like, okay, the drink overall isn't bad, but it's just to live up to its hype, it's not there. It's not there.
Why I don't
but it's
like
not a
it?
bad drink. If it was like Gatorade or whatever, okay, cool, I'll drink it, but I wouldn't like say it's the best drink ever.
Yeah. It's because they're marketing it as a health drink. That's what's wrong. They're marketing it as a health drink, when if you look at the actual ingredients, it's not good for you, bro. Like,
Isn't it less sugar?
Yeah, like, bro, if you look at like the way they're marketing it, like Logan Paul is doing like the sugar shit and the ingredients, and then you actually look at the label, it's more unhealthy than like all of the competitors out there, like Powerade, Gatorade. Like, they're more healthy than Prime. So it's a load of rubbish. It's all just marketing.
Yo, is there
smart,
still
smart.
resale value there? Because I went to the gas station and they had like stacks on stacks for like 350 a bottle. That's normal price.
Bro, in the UK, you can't get that shit, bro. There's a guy called, and all the UK people in the chat will know who I'm talking about. There's a guy called Wakey Wines, right? He's on TikTok. It's just some random corner shop. He's selling Prime in the UK. I shit you not, for like £100, which is like $150 like a bottle or a case. And people are turning up and buying this shit, bro. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the chat knows who I'm talking about. Wakey Wines, biggest finesser. Abdul, come closer. It's odd, bro. It's odd. In the UK, that shit's like gold.
I don't know who that is.
No, you wouldn't, bro. You wouldn't. It's a UK thing, but it's just madness. It's craziness.
Yeah, I tried the what was it, the lemon lime one or whatever. I had to water it down. Shit was way too sweet.
Mm.
And like, I love candy, and that shit was still too sweet for me to drink.
I drink the blue one. What's the best flavor? The ice pop one?
I have no idea, bro.
I bought all the flavors. I'm gonna test them out. I made a video of me drinking all of them, so.
Once I watered it down, the lemon lime one was really good, but
Yeah, the marketing's genius. You can't knock it, but yeah, it's interesting. I heard they did like 54 million in their first month. Like, just
they're making
profit.
Like they're making hella bread.
Yeah,
it's good. Like, I'm happy they're making hella bread.
Mm.
It's all about marketing nowadays, chat. That's all that is, which is good.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Yo, yesterday somebody, it pissed me off. It really annoyed me. Yesterday, somebody, so you guys know how when you follow me, you got a bunch of fake accounts, right? Someone got scammed, right, by a fake account, and they sent them. Listen, they're like, how did the comment go? Oh, it was like, you send me 1,000, I give you back 5K in 24 hours. Who would do that for you? Who would honestly do that for you? And then it's just like, they sent the money, and then they're like, they got scammed, and then they messaged the real account afterwards, which is my account. They're like, hey, I got scammed. I'm gonna call the police, or you give me 50% back of my money. I'm like, brother, you got scammed by somebody else. I don't know who, but you got scammed by somebody else. And he's like, but you got scammed using, I got scammed by someone using your profile, so it's on you. I'm like, what do you mean it's on me? Somebody used my name. Like, it happens all the time with celebrities too, right? Like, it's not just like it's Donald was the first person who did this. Like, it's like it happens all the time with celebrities or influencers. And then even though he knew like I was the real account and he got scammed by a fake account, he still wanted his money back from me. I'm like, brother, I don't have control of this stuff. Like, I don't know what I can do to. Like, we have a scam channel in the Discord that has a bunch of fake accounts, but bro, the account was literally it's Donvo ______. It wasn't even like it's .donvo. It didn't look like it's, you know how something looks alike? It wasn't even a like. It was just like it's Donvo _____. Like, bro, why would I make an account called _____? Like, oh man.
It's 2023, bro. Honestly, I think I know what the new scam is. You got people just messaging you claiming they've been scammed. Trying to get...
Oh yeah, that's the next scam.
Yeah, that's the new scam. It's like, oh, bro, I've been scammed. Quick, I need money back. You know.
Like, I get it.
Just like,
it's a little tricky sometimes, but man,
bro,
if you use your
bro.
brain, like you just go on my YouTube channel, you go on my channel, you go on channels, you go on like or abouts, you go on my IG page, like everything's linked back to my Instagram, like my real Instagram. It's not just,
Oh, people are saying smart. I think I give people a comment like this. You're gonna have an influx right now.
but even if he did promise that, what would make you think he wouldn't just go do that himself with his own money and keep his money? Why would he want to ask for your money and go do it for you?
Yeah, I don't know, man, but it's a little frustrating, not gonna lie. It's like I have no control over it. I can't do anything about it. I don't know.
It's funny because
it happens all the time though. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys when you guys follow our traders too, right? Like, you guys get fake accounts. It's not just my account. It's If you follow like Lama Rayu or some shit, right? Or you're gonna see fake accounts, or like Q banks, like you're gonna see fake accounts everywhere. It's not just Istanbul.
Yeah. It's funny because if you've been following Don long enough, like as soon as he said, "Oh, I got a message the other day," like you already know where it's going. You already know what's happened. This has happened so many times now. I don't know how many times we said this on stream, and if this is actually still happening, bro, our generation is finished.
I don't blame if it's like the older generation, you know, the new technology, they're not used to the fact that you'll get fake accounts here and there, so I get it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he looks pretty young. Like, I think, honestly, man, I think when people get scammed, they get scammed because they're trying to take shortcuts in life, and you get, like, that's what you deserve. You try to take shortcuts, and that's what happens to you when you take shortcuts. That's the only way you get scammed, is when you take shortcuts. Like, who would really flip an account for you 1 to 5K within 24 hours? Like, why would they give it back to you if that's the case? If I think they're just taking
That's what
money
I'm saying.
away.
Like, why wouldn't he just be doing it for himself? If he knew how to do it, he would just be sitting there and printing money for himself, not for some fucking random person on the internet.
It's Snowfall, red flag. I got chat. My Instagram is this. It's Snowfall, ITSDONVO. No periods, no dots, no underscores, no dashes, nothing.
It's on screen, chat. Come on, bro. Like, it's on screen. It's bottom right. Come on.
I vented over. I will follow you.
It's sad. Because if they put that money that they got scammed in an actual trading account and just turn up to the streams every day, like, you'd make that money legitimately that scammer was promising you, you know? Just be disciplined. You will get there in the end, as Don said. I mean, if you take the shortcut, you deserve to get burnt. All right? It's tough.
Yeah. Man. It is what it is. Maybe one day we'll find a way to fix it, but I mean, Instagram needs to like do something. Like, they need to give me the blue verification badge. Instagram.
Bro, I see people with like 20k subs or 20k followers sometimes with a blue check. Like, what's going on with that?
It comes down to your influence, like what you are. There's people with like 2k followers that have checks. It comes down to if you have blogs about you and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Where's Wix? Oh yeah, where is Wix today? I don't know. Like, I don't know. He's online here. Let me give him a call. Let me call him on Discord to see what's up. Oh, my screen. Look at my screen. Ooh.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Hold on, let me turn it. Let me fix it.
Bro, there's
Like,
3 of you.
There's 4. 2 green, 2 purple.
He's like that.
Whoa,
There you go, there you go.
you guys are fried. It's not me. You guys are fried.
Bro, he's like that god out of Hercules with the 3 heads. Like, where you cut the heads off and they keep growing back.
Oh, the Hydra.
Yeah, the Hydra. Yeah.
I was thinking those like 2012 Instagram posts. It would be like 4 different colored.
Oh,
Where is it yourself?
Remember back in like 2010, 2012, if you had 10k on Instagram, you were considered like an influencer, bro. Like, you were famous with 10k.
Snoop Dogg was the first celebrity on Facebook, on Instagram.
Cool, our dad. Pause.
And resume.
What lot size would you recommend? Listen, as long as it's 1% of your account, you're good. All right. Don't overdo it. 5k account. So what would that be like? 0.5 lot? Depends on the stop loss, obviously, but yeah, 1%, 2% a trade.
Eight minutes left for a 9 a.m. closure. I'm getting some water, chow on. Some water.
Follow for follow. old Kanye. Old Kanye or no Kanye?
Right, he's gone, chat. Get your full margin sales ready. Top week formed, yes, sir.
Why is Don's cam black and white? First of all, that's racist.
He used the same strategy as Donald.
It's actually
Donald,
Donovan.
Donald, bro. What the fuck? Yes, we used the same strategy as Donald.
Who is Donald? It's Donovan, people.
We're saying the Govey. The Govey.
Can't do the mans like that.
Donald.
Donaldo. Don Juanio. Yeah, full march. Do it. You won't. Well, time to rip a ball then.
Get some questions, chat. Come on now.
How do I calculate what lot size to use on an account? There's websites for that.
Chat, if you guys are enjoying the stream today, make sure to leave a like on the stream, man. Leave a like and sub to the channel. Hey, 628 likes. Thank you so much. Love you guys for being here today. Thank you.
So many Google questions here. Yeah, typical chat.
Cool camera. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. It's a little weird. Yo, one of me is not enough. You guys don't listen. You guys don't got headphones on, so I need three of me. I need three more of me to talk to you guys, so you guys can listen.
Everyone's saying blueberry's frozen, but yours doesn't look frozen.
Mine's frozen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
bro.
know. You guys ask me as if I own the broker. If I own the broker, a little different, but I don't own the broker, so I got the same problem as you guys, man. My shit's not moving right now. Like, I don't know.
Say, why is that like that? Why is
I don't know why it's frozen. I mean, I can ask them for you guys, but like, there's none difference in me asking than you guys asking. It's like, we got the same markets here, man. We got the same broker here, so I don't know why it's frozen. It ain't my broker, so I can't get out of backlash for this stuff. It ain't my broker. It's just, I don't know why it's frozen. Yeah, I don't know why.
They're cleaning all your money right now, chat.
I know them. I'm in no trades though, so luckily, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. Last time it popped, it froze for like a minute, maybe like a couple of minutes or so, and then it came back up. So maybe it might come up before 9, but
They're currently emptying your account as we speak.
yeah, come back. Disconnected.
Where's Blueberry based? The US?
UK.
Australia.
Oh, UK.
Australia.
I didn't know
Oh
that.
no, Australia. No.
Oh,
Australia.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Australia.
You caught into the streams for real. Damn. You know,
Or
I'm happy.
watching.
You know when you own a broker, chat, it's like there's a lot of pressure. Something happens, all goes back to you. Oh, there it goes, back up again. But look, it's like I don't own Blueberry, so there's no pressure on me to make it come back. Like I got the same conditions as you guys, same market conditions, right?
Yeah, honestly, like knowing how like quick people are to start losing their shit, I bet Ted is getting fucking death threats.
Yeah.
Where's my fucking money? Like,
Yeah.
Are you really a forex influencer if you're not getting death threats?
I mean, I get death threats when I take a loss, though. I get that for a loss alone.
In chat.
I'm gonna kill you and your family. Hey yo.
Blueberry unsure if Marcus wants to follow you. Red flag. But yeah, Blueberry checks inventory. Yeah, a lot of brokers do that. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying. I kind of just block the number, but they do check up on you if you want someone to talk to about your charts. But chat, I do block them. I myself do block the number. I do not want to communicate. I don't want to ask. I don't want to know, you know, how's your training been? Like, no, leave me alone. Let me trade the markets, and you know, and that's it. And I don't want to talk to anybody.
No talk, just trade.
If you want, you just block the number or just tell them, hey, I don't want any more phone calls. I just want to be peace. Yeah, peace with the Blueberry. I'm happy with it. You know.
Yeah, I was weirded out to get like an email from like, hey, this is blah 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 from Blueberry. I'm your account manager. Like, okay, let me just trade. I don't give a fuck who you are. Some random guy from Australia. What do you have to do with my trading?
I remember the first ever broker I had was Pepperstone. First ever broker, and I told them multiple times, leave me alone, and they just kept coming, bro. I've never known any broker to be so persistent than Pepperstone.
Pepperstone sounds like a pub.
Yeah, it's the most British broker you could probably ever use.
Yo, Keelan, do you know the difference? Do you know the difference? Okay, this I don't know if you've like, okay, so you're in a car, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the difference really between using, and let's say kilometers, the difference per the difference between using sport mode and regular mode for a full tank, like the average?
Bro.
You think it goes from like 13 to 16? Like what really is the difference?
Sport mode, bro, I would estimate it would at least, I wouldn't say double, but I'd say like 1.5x at least.
1.5x?
Yeah, 1.5x than
Minimum
the regular mode.
Yeah, minimum I'd say you're using an extra 25% of your fuel.
But it depends how you drive, yeah, how fast you accelerate.
Well, it's fuel consumption isn't just about what mode you're in. It's about a variety of things. So it's about how much the car weighs. So if you've added extra shit on the car, it's going to weigh more, so it's going to consequently burn more fuel. It's to do with if there's more, and subsequently if there's more people in the car, it's going to add more weight. And it's also got to do with if you're revving too much. So if you're not changing gears fluidly, it's going to burn more fuel that way. So it's got like it's not just like one variable. It's got like multiple different things. Like when I was first learning to drive, bro, like my fuel consumption, because I was always in like such high rev.
Gas and brake.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, my fuel consumption was awful, bro.
Yeah. $240 on the dash. That's crazy, Alex C. Damn, that's tough. All right, 4-hour close. You have the 4-hour closure, everybody, and looks like you have closed bullish. So this is why it was very key to wait for the 4-hour close, because now look at it. This thing closed right above resistance. So yeah, I mean, not much you can do really. It's a bullish closure above resistance. It didn't close bearish. The daily can still flip bearish, yes, but you need to wait for the forward to break the lows. And we're in a very similar situation to yesterday. I'm not sure if you guys remember what happened yesterday, but yesterday same thing happened really. I think the 9 a.m. candle closed bullish, or opened up, or yeah, the first one closed bullish, and then this one started to range because it couldn't break the lows. It just came up, yes. I mean, you could get buys going up towards 45, but it's gonna be tough. Like, I prefer buys maybe above 1841, 1843, I'll say, above this resistance here. But it's very tough. I would prefer if we could get sells below 1832. Yeah, but you gotta wait for the forward break of the lows if you want sells. That's the thing. Right, the lows are at 1831, and that's where the daily count flips bearish as well. So it could be a boring 1 hour candle, or it could be a very live 1 hour candle. It depends on how much volume comes into the markets now. But I don't know, Chad. It's not the cleanest forward close in terms of direction with the daily bias. Like, you have some parts of the story today where it's not really adding up and making sense. Because the forward's closing bullish here when the day is still bearish. Like, you need things to align first. And the question you're gonna ask yourself is, how is it gonna align, or when is it gonna align? Because we don't know when it's gonna align. We don't know when we're gonna break the 4 hour lows. For matter of fact, we might not even break the 4 hour lows. We might just drive up and fill the wick on the 4 hour time frame, right? So that's something you gotta account for as well. And then if that's the case, then you're taking buys what, above 1842, right? 833. So yeah, buys above there are valid, but the question is again, how are you gonna get there? When are you gonna get there? Is there enough volume for us to push there for the rest of the day? I'm not gonna lie, man.
Yeah, NYSE is really our last hope for any sort of volume.
Yeah. Watch this
FOMC this week. Why are people asking about it?
There's FOMC minutes at like 7, but it's not real FOMC.
Yeah, it's not FOMC. It's FOMC meeting minutes. You may see volume, but it's not like direct FOMC interest rates numbers. This is a meeting, right?
Yeah.
Watch this Blueberry. It's regulated. Not that I care for regulation, but it's regulated. It's no commissions on gold, small spreads, which is my favorite. And then yeah, $7 a lot for commissions usually. Gold's no commissions, small spreads, regulated. I think that's it.
Pretty fast withdrawals.
Yeah, withdrawals are like 3 days, wire transfer. So like, I mean I can't ask for more. The way the results are accurate. Well, you're not really watching a stream. Realistically, trading Jacob, realistically, you shouldn't be watching your streams to make income. You should be watching your streams to gain value and then use that towards your trading and, you know, make your income. But like, if you're watching a stream, I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. You can have one account for all three, or three for each one. I don't know. See which one does better. Yeah, I don't know. But realistically, that shouldn't be the reason why you should be watching your streams, though. You know, not gonna lie. And the thing is, there's people who actually do that, though. That's the thing, and I tend to forget that sometimes, because I can say one word, and they can blow their account.
Yeah, great power comes great responsibility.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. I wouldn't do that though. Don't worry.
Yeah, honestly, Wix and Don, like, they trade the same way, you know. So it's like, sort of, I'd say it's a little bit OD. I'd just keep it all in one box, all in one account.
Yeah, Jacob, honestly, do all three and see which one comes on top. I want to see. Yeah, I want to know.
Don's competitive, bro. Don wants a challenge.
No, I just want to see. This is interesting. If you're American with a good broker, you probably can't find a regulated broker that lets you trade gold, so that's out the way. But
TD,
yeah, some other brokers as well. I'm trying to think. Chat, what do you guys? What brokers do you guys have? Chat, what brokers do you guys use? Let me know in the chat. What broker do you guys use?
I see a lot of people using E8.
Exness, Oanda.
Vantage.
Vantage is a good broker. 8cap is a good broker. Blueberry is a good broker.
IC Markets.
IC Markets is a great broker. I want to use them. If Blueberry leaves, I'm going there. Osprey, Hanko,
Dominion Markets.
IC, Fusion, Hero.
Not the people saying Hugo's.
Hero FX is isn't that Lamorado's broker? Black Bull Markets, they're decent. I heard. Capital, don't know what that is. Ethan's Market.
It's such a basic thing as well. It's like it's not going to make or break you as a trader realistically.
Yeah.
Keelan, do you see him? CVG, Pepperstone? Question mark.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I see mine as a good broker. If you can use them, you can't use that in America, can you?
I would not know.
I don't think you can use that in America. Dominion.
What? Oanda has withdrawal on the credit card? Nice.
Yeah, withdraw credit cards on Blueberry too. But it's a 2K limit. Or 5K limit, I think.
Really?
Bro, can't you put your trading terminal on TradingView if you're an Oanda broker? You can have it like on your TradingView. You can connect it to your. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, there's like only a handful of brokers that allow you to trade through TradingView.
Yo, wicked note. Download Forex trading. Okay, you need to go on bigpips.com. Finish that beginner course. It takes like maybe a couple days. Finish that up. And then come back and ask more questions. I got you. But you need to finish that first. 'Cause that's the basics. You need to know the basics before you trade anything. Hanko? Yeah, anyone use Hanko? I don't know. I heard some bad stuff about Hanko, but I don't know.
The only person actually, like, I don't even know them. The only person I know that uses Hanko is Doyle Exchange. And
well, like Pepperstone, because I never used them. But I'm sure they're great brokers.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with them. Like, they're just pretty basic. Like, they're not gonna. But then again, like, it's just a brokerage. As long as you're getting okay spread or acceptable spreads, like, you're not gonna. It's not gonna make or break your trade. And focus on the important shit. Learn the skill, and the money will come.
Honestly, what I look for the brokers, I look for a small spread, 100 leverage. Oh yeah, Blueberry 100 leverage as well. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, like as long as a broker has small spreads, decent leverage, that's all I care about. I don't really care to pay for a lot for commissions. Like if honestly I were to pay $11 per lot for commission, I wouldn't mind. But luckily Blueberry's pretty little too. Yeah, I just look for a small spread broker that has small spreads. I care a lot about spreads because it matters in scalping. Doesn't really affect trading, but it does matter in some situations. Yeah, small spreads, maybe gold below like 2 pips, 1.5 and below is perfect for gold. Less than a pip for GJ is perfect, or Forex pairs is perfect. That's it. Quick poll. I don't know if I can do a poll with you naming stuff. I think I can only do a poll. I can only do a poll with right here. What broker do you use? I can do that, but I don't think it gives you direct answers. How's it pop up? Does it pop up as a
ask something?
Oh,
so I guess
cool.
that sort of works. That sort of works.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I just sent one that says test because I don't know how you'll see it.
Yeah, I see that. I see all the answers right here in the questions. That's kind of cool.
Listen, chat. If in doubt, this is what I gotta say about brokers. If in doubt, TD it out. All right, just go for the safe options. All right. But I'm surprised we got so many people asking about brokerages. That's normally something like you're asking on your very first day, or like.
Well, people want to change their broker, find a better broker.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. It's fine, chat. We all been there, like we all been there.
I think TD said they're coming to TradingView, so that's what I've heard. Yeah, I've heard that. They said they're coming to TradingView, but I don't know. That's kind of cool.
How's that work? Do you reckon like they strike a deal with TradingView? Like,
you gotta go regulated first. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work because I think TradingView only works with regulated brokers, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They got all the money, so
yeah.
They can definitely do something. Chat. Where's Bookstein?
Blue's account.
It's funny though, because like sending someone off to baby pips is like the vetting. It's like if they get through that, they're serious.
Yeah, they're serious. You know, if they don't get through that, like how many times have you asked to go on baby pips? You never heard a word from them after. They just go quiet and silent mode.
Like 9 out of 10, I'd say. Like 9 out of 10 people. It's like that 1 out of 10 person who goes all the way.
I removed this guy from, like, I unfollowed him and made me unfollow me because he would like ask. There was a kid that I knew from high school. He'd be like, yo, like, how do I get started with this? And I would show him, like, I would tell him, you know, go to baby pips and then come to streams. And then he would ask me again, like, yo, how do I get started? I'm like, okay, you're clearly not even trying to get started. You just see the money.
Give me some bread.
Yeah.
Bro, I had like a distant not a distant family member, actually relatively close, like back home in Ireland. Like he somehow found out about my trade and he was like, can I give you like £2,000? Like it was like the IG scam. He was like, can I give you £2,000? You can double it or whatever. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Make him sign a waiver. But if I lose it.
I think Wix is fine. I just hit him up. I think he's just busy with kids or has appointments with kids or something with his kids this morning. So he has kids, bro. Yeah, busy life. You know, for him to stream twice a day or come on stream twice a day is crazy. Yeah, I can't do one stream a day. I got no kids. Got nothing to worry about. I'm just 22 living life right now. I got no kids. Nothing to worry about yet. So,
it's loading.
He's gonna be up for London. Yo, did he catch anything during Asian? Or just ranging Asian, right?
I was in bed, bro.
Go find out.
That's how you know chat's a real one, though. They're all worrying about him.
What the fuck is this? Weird ass.
Pause. Oh, break even Asian, people are saying. I miss the Wix Wisdoms, man.
Oh, you took one trade?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, kind of just came back up. Break even, right?
Yeah, break even.
Yeah. Not bad. That's pretty nice, though. Was that 10 pips? What was that? Yep. 36, 35. That was like 8 pips, 7 pips. This was no, that was 8 pips.
Nice little onion.
Yeah, that was a nice little onion.
Nice.
That wasn't bad.
Small little onion.
What time frame is that? That was 30-minute time frame, right? That was the 1 hour. 1 hour during Asian right here. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, it came up later on, but how big are stops? Oh, just a high. Oh, okay. Yeah, it came down later on, but it made some type of liquidity up here first, I guess.
Yeah.
Not bad. I mean, Asian, it's a hit or miss. Some days you might get algo Asian, some days you might get nothing for Asian, you know?
Yeah, Asian runners are fire.
Yeah.
You just go bed, you wake up. Well, I go bed anyway. It's like 2 a.m. for me.
If someone were to give you $1 million and you can literally trade for them and split profit, would you do it? Why would I do that for it? I have my own account to trade. I'm not trading no one's account. I don't care how much you give me. You can have a 10 mil account. I don't care. I'm not trading that account. You trade your account. I'm trading my account. I'm gonna grow slowly my account. I don't know. I don't know. That's just how I am, man. Like I don't know. That's the mentality I have when it comes to funded. When it comes to people giving me money to trade, like I'm not gonna do it. I'd rather grow my account and my account only. That's what's been working for me, and I'm not gonna change that. Right? I'm gonna slowly get to wherever I need to get to, but I'm not gonna manage anyone's account or, you know, trade a funded. Like I'm not like, you know, it's just I want to grow slowly. This is how it works for me. Don't know why.
What if I asked nicely?
Maybe. Maybe.
When trading someone else's capital though, bro, that just adds another little cog into the psychological mechanic. It's another thing to worry about, bro.
I just what I'm doing right now has just been working. I just don't want to I don't want to change the way I'm doing things, you know.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, chat.
It's not even about the fact that I hate funded. It's just that I'm just never gonna trade funded.
Yeah, it's a different. I mean, this is coming from a funded trader, right? And the very first time I was on stream, I said, "Listen, I'm funded, but you always want to trade your own capital because the psychology of a funded account. I don't care what anyone says, and this is coming from a funded trader. I'm funded, guys. I have a personal account as well, but this is coming from a funded trader. The psychology is completely different. It's a completely different ball game. It's not anything like trading on a personal. Big misconception a lot of people have, and I'm guilty of it as well. I thought, you know, back in the day before I got funded, when I was trying to get funded, I thought, oh, I'll just get funded, I'll leverage someone else's money, it'll be easy, I'm profitable, I'll just keep it above 100k. But it's a lot harder said than done, because that pullback that you would experience on your personal account, if you don't recover that pullback fully, you're not getting paid, you know. So the best thing to do, have a personal account, do what Marcos did, do what I'm doing. Get your funded account, leverage someone else's money. All of the profit you make from that funded account, or that's what I do personally, but all of the profit I make from my funded account goes straight into my personal, because I know any day everyone goes on losing streaks. I don't care how good you are. Any real trader goes on losing streaks. So, you know, yeah, I mean, it's not, for example, a 100k funded account is not a 100k funded account. For example, who I'm with, MFF, it's a 12k account because I can only lose 12%. So it's a big misconception that a lot of people get drawn into.
Yeah, I can't speak on it because I have no experience with it.
But regardless of where you come from, personal, because, you know, regardless of what happens, your personal account's always going to be there as long as you're using a normal standard broker. That's why I go over the 300k, 400k, 600k accounts. Listen, Don's said there's more times than I think I can even comprehend. It's no different from trading a £100 account than a 100k account. That's why having a personal, you shouldn't be, I've heard this as well before. People have different like sort of strategies for trading on a funded than a personal. And I mean, they can go ahead and do that if that works for them. But realistically, the charts are the charts. Price action is price action. You're going to trade the same way. Maybe a risk management, but yeah, keep it simple, chat. Trading's already overcomplicated as it is. The market's already stacked against you.
Yeah. I mean, eventually from funded accounts, right, you want to eventually go back to your lives, right? I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think
100%.
I don't think anyone here like really has plans to stay funded forever, right? Like people like want to go funded, take that, and then go back to live. Like that's usually the motto.
Yeah. But it's also on the other side of the coin. It's like, if you have the opportunity to do so, and I mean, I've received payouts. I have no equity in the account. I can't lose. I can go and blow that account tomorrow. I can't lose. So it's like, on the other side of the coin, it's also not a bad idea, because, and it's also a great opportunity, because if you're profitable, you have the opportunity to leverage someone else's money. And especially for myself, when I started trading early, and you know, I had to go and work a job, or I don't have that capital. I'm not born into money. I don't have loads of money sitting around. You know, it's a great opportunity to compound and make something out of nothing, you know. So just be wise, chat.
What's better, Orsetto or Forza?
I've heard a lot of good things about Assetto Corsa, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of good
Better
things.
than Forza?
Yeah.
Forza looks better, but
Mm.
plays better. Probably Assetto.
Damn. I got a cop.
Another good person to speak to about funded in the and their experience, because you don't want to listen to just, you don't want to assume with funded. You want to listen to real trusted people who are actually funded and can give you none of this bullshit, not trying to sell you onto funded accounts, because I've heard of, you know, people getting what's it called, commission off of referring people. Another good person to talk to, who I talk to personally, is T Mango. I've talked to him
Oh, T
a year.
Mango.
Yeah, like I still have the
T-Mango is right
convo,
there.
bro. Yeah, he's right there. He's in the chat, so he's another good person to ask. I don't want to like flood him, but I still have the convo, like me and him, like a year ago, of, you know, when we were trying to make it, trying to compound.
We said it right there. Don't go for Hail Mary TPs. Keep it simple and take profits.
Yeah.
Same thing we do on live. Like the same thing you do on live, I'm pretty sure the same thing you can do on a funded. Same rules apply.
Yeah. It's just psychology, realistically. It's like I'm talking from first-hand experience here. I trade exactly the same across the two of my accounts. However, nowadays I don't have a problem with my psychology, but back in the day when I was trying to get funded and when I just got funded, it was a struggle, because you could trade perfectly and you could claw your way back from a pullback, just a natural pullback that we all experience, and then you could just fall short of, you know, being above break even or that payout, and then your whole work for your month is gone. You know, the psychology is completely different. Whereas if that's a personal account, you're going to have your natural pullback, you'll make it back, and then the money you make after that is going to be there. It's not just going to be wiped away from you and took from under your feet. So it's a very strenuous psychological experience I think MFF released the stats. I always look at all of the stats they release weekly or monthly or however they do it, and I think it was 0.3% of people who took a challenge last month or the month before that actually received their first payout. It's crazy. The numbers are all out there. I'm not capping. It's all out there. It's in their Discord, but it's way smaller than you think. It's like 1% of people from MFF. Oh yeah,
how much they pay you?
Listen, bro, don't blow my cover. But yeah, it's nothing, bro. Like 1% of traders who take funding challenges actually get paid, and that's not like from a scamming, like they're not scamming people, I guess you could say, but it shows you how little make it through. And I've heard you know, certain people or mixed things about certain funded companies, but I can tell you now, MFF, and I know there was that whole ordeal with Paul, and I can't speak on that because I'm not Paul, and Paul's got his own situation. But from my personal experience and what I can tell you, I know other people have been paid out by them. I've never had any problems being paid out by them. They have a whole section of their Discord, but yeah, regardless, you always want to have a personal account, regardless of all of that. Personal, always.
Even from the perspective of profits, like, would you not want
T-Mango?
100% of the profits
T-Mango,
rather than 80?
You can hit him up on Discord.
Yeah,
Wait, so
T-Mango's an OG, bro.
I was just saying, like, even from a profit standpoint, like, would you rather not have 100% of the profits you make rather than, I don't know, 80, 85%?
Yeah. It sounds like it's funny because, and it's very smart the way they do it. It's like the overall idea is they push the big six-figure, like the big capital of the account, like the 100k account, the 300k account. You can scale up, you can do, and they suck you in with that. And there's all of these small little things like your 85% profit split. You have to be above 100k to be paid out. Like there's these tiny little things that you assume before taking the challenge won't play that large of a part, but when you're actually doing it, you realize these little small things, they add up. They add up, chat. It's not all what it seems to be. 80% of profits of a 4 million account. Nobody has once you work your way up. It's true, but you know how many traders do you know with a 4 million legitimate $4 million account on a funded company? I mean, I can probably count them on one of my hands.
Alright, bro, Jean, yo, we literally been doing analysis every 5 minutes of this stream. Like, now we're just kind of waiting for what we analyze to form. And we can't just keep talking about, oh yeah, gold's moving up. 2 pips up, 2 pips down, 2 pips up. You know, we can't just be watching every single tick of the candle. Like, we know what we're looking for. We just gotta wait for the setups now, right? So if you want to watch the analysis, go back maybe like, I think 9 a.m. is a good time. 9 a.m. I did analysis at 9 a.m. Like, I did a reanalysis basically at the 4-hour candle. If you didn't want to watch that, watch the 6:31. You would have seen this whole thing played out the exact same way we called today.
Yep. Or any stream this February. I think February has been one of our best months analysis wise. Yeah. Like,
last month in February we had a on stream we had I think let's see, last year we had 2022 82% win rate in February. So this year we have 87, or this year we have 100.
Yeah.
But yeah, March we had 92. So let's see what March does for us this year. We got things to keep up to compare now to last year.
It feels so nice, like having a better spreadsheet, more sample size. It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we're much more efficient this year, much more fluid, I'll say.
Definitely.
Closing full. I close full every like almost every trade this year. I haven't really closed half and let it rock.
Yeah, that's something I was experimenting with at the last event at the end of last year. I calculated another thing I was doing was I would set my TP at 20 pips and just hold full, and I was calculating like the amount of trades we took that reached 20 pips, and I found it's actually better to just put your stop loss to the 10 pip mark, because the majority of trades will either just hit your 10 pip or they'll go to the full 20. So yeah, everyone's different though, chat. Experiment. It's good to experiment yourself.
I've been trying like trail stops a lot this year too. Like just put 10 pips in profit, let the rock run, you know, so I can get my full closure, and the worst case comes back, just let it rock.
Yeah,
there'll be times where like there are times though where I'm like 10-20 pips in profit, I'm not break even yet. It's happened, and then I wait. It comes down to the markets again, right? It comes down to the markets. Like today's trade was a little different. We knew that there was a resistance there, so we managed risk at that point. And we closed that point, but some trades are a little different. Some trades have more room to drive, and it's situational. It's situational, chat.
Normally, if you can, from what I personally do, I mean, there's no like, and here's the thing, it's good to have a set plan, but normally from experience I can say that trading is not black and white, it's gray. All right, there's going to be certain things where you're going to have to use your intuition, which is your knowledge guided by your experience, the things you've seen before, to make these decisions, especially when it comes to risk management. And trust me, chat, but your intuition gets better over time. You're only going to get better at this stuff, so don't fret. I remember that was probably the biggest thing in my whole trading journey, was managing my trade in profit and closing too early and not knowing how to manage my trades. That was probably the biggest thing in my trading that took me to profitability. And I can tell you that if anyone's going through that, don't fret, don't stress. It's something that comes with market experience. I don't know if you remember, the OGs will remember, but Alex B, that I haven't seen him in a while, but he is someone who, when it came to like putting my mind at ease when it comes to managing a trade in profit, he was someone that gave me great insight. I'm not sure if he's around now. I haven't seen him in a while, but Alex B he's a don. He's an OG.
He dipped off.
Yeah.
Well, he moved out. I don't know. He moved. He got busy after that.
Yeah.
He saw it by like last week or 2 weeks ago, but before that it was a while before he saw it.
You know what's crazy? You see how we're just naming people in our community, because our community has tons.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a chat. If you guys haven't done so, go join a Discord server. We have, I think, 19k members in there.
Yeah.
19.1k. So we're like almost at 20k. So yeah, if you join a Discord, make sure you go ahead and do the intro. I just pinned the intro layout. So make sure you do an intro. Join the server.
It's compulsory, chat. All right, I'm gonna tell you it's compulsory because there is no tool in your trading that is gonna be of more value to you than your community. Your community is really gonna. It doesn't even matter what community you join. Just a community that's full of like-minded people that can guide you and give you help and give you support. All right, it's a must.
Like
It's a must.
the chat's active. We have people talking during
Yeah.
London, Asia, New York all the
Yeah.
time. If like anytime you want to talk about charts and you want to trade with people that are similar to you, that are like-minded, go to our Discord. It's everyone there trades the same price action.
Yeah. 100%.
And if you don't, you're free, you're welcome to join. But you know, just
Yeah. Help yourselves, chat. Help yourselves. There's nothing, in my opinion, there's no tool that's going to help you more than a community, just in general, a community.
On that note, I am done, guys.
Yeah,
I
bro,
mentioned
it's
how
short.
I knew we were done at 9, so I didn't really because I said earlier like the 9 a.m. count looks kind of tough. Like I don't want to be in this mess after we took a trade already. Like it can still drop down, yeah, but you need to break the 4 lows, and the question is when. We don't know when. Could be 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, but you need to break the 4 lows for sells. You need a top wick too. It's looking like a 10, 11 a.m. move, so I'm probably calling it a day here, to be honest. And if you want buys are clean above 1842. But again, the question is when. When are we gonna break up above that range? We don't know yet. So as of right now, it looks pretty chopped, and therefore we can call it a day.
Yeah.
All right.
Go gym, chat.
It's
Go
a good
gym.
stream today, though. So if you guys enjoyed today's stream,
Yeah.
and you guys gain anything from the stream today, leave a like, sub to the channel. If you guys wanna help out, if you want, take a screenshot of the stream, post on your story, and tag me, and I'll repost you. All right. But yeah, if you want to spread the free streams, if they're free, man, no charge. But yeah, chat, that's it for me. We took one trade today. Nice win today earlier on. I think we took that trade at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, so that was about 2 hours ago. It's been good. And yeah, we got paid to wait today. We've been waiting since last Thursday, and it was well worth it. And the streak continues. Undefeated month in February, no losses on a personal account, singles channel, anything. Stream all clean, no losses this month. Yeah, no losses this month. I was gonna
All
say
blues,
yet,
baby.
but again, anything can happen, right? But yeah, chat. I'm gonna go play a Wordo. And step off every scene here. But I appreciate you being here today. Hopefully the streak continues, and I'll catch you out tomorrow if you guys dipping off. I love you guys. Thank you.
It's crazy when you're gonna hit 100k, bro. When you hit 100k, it's gonna be
on IG.
Great. No, on YouTube, bro, because it's
YouTube?
coming. Yeah.
I'm making content this year, like good content.
Yeah.
Too, so.
Short form as well. Like that's the future, bro. That can really, them shorts can work wonders.
Yeah. There you go. All right, chat. Let's go play the Wordo. Also, Wixnine said he's at his kids' honor roll assembly. So like W dad,
Oh, good shit.
Nice.
W dad.
Yeah, his daughter's in honors.
Honor roll in January though, or in March or February?
Yeah.
Yeah, first semester just finished for like high school students and stuff like
I don't
that.
think she's in high school.
But like still, like the way it rolls over, like it's like you come back from Christmas break or whatever, and then it's like you're at school for another few weeks, and then it's the next term or whatever you want to call it.
Bro, school in the US looks so much better, bro. Like you got like football games, like where the whole school's there, like you got fucking basketball. Like you do not have that shit in the UK. UK so
soccer
dead.
and football, whatever shit's called over there.
Bro, I played for my school football team the whole way through. The most we ever had at that game was like one time that 100 people, but that was it. Like Shrek, bro. One day it's gonna be trade as well. One day it's gonna be trade.
It's probably already has been, and it's on a weekend when we don't play.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, weekends count.
What's this thing at?
Let's see.
Range. Wait, no, A. No, in East, not there. River.
River?
I think you guessed actually.
Duh.
Oh, Rider. Oh no,
Yeah.
no D. Oh my god, it's gonna be so obvious, bro.
Right.
Riser, R with an S, R-I-S-E-R, R-I-S-E-R. Yeah, Riser.
Or riper.
Yeah, Riper could be.
Where was it?
Riser or Riper. Let's see.
Pardon me.
Right. Oh, no way, bro. We can't get this wrong. Yay.
There we go.
Easy. Easy, bro.
Nice. On to the next game.
Well, I can never crack. Oh, it's this one. No, this one's okay. It's the other one I can't fucking do.
Oh, food.
No way. No way, bro.
Onion.
Snack.
Fruit.
Chips. Bro, food is so wide though. Like, it could be chef.
Banana.
Chef. Oh. Fruit. Oh,
It's blueberry, 100%. It's gotta be.
I imagine it was celery. Onion?
Damn it.
No, it's got to be like
Nah. If banana and all these veggies are after food, it has to be something more specific than food.
Yeah.
Smoothie.
Eh?
drink.
Drink, yeah.
Oh no,
Puree.
a supplement maybe like a milk sprig.
FOREX. Yeah.
Food. It wouldn't be something stupid like eat, would it? Like eat. Oh no.
Okay, we gotta think more
It's
vegetables.
more food. Like I think it's past veggies. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
We'll put vegetable.
So it's food and then milk.
14.
that was-
right?
that was
So
close
that's
as well.
after food. So it's like I don't know, carrot. Like I don't think it. Yeah, that's further back. So it's like more specific.
Potato.
Cereal.
What, bro? Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oats was Cheerio brand.
What the Cheerio?
Bro,
Oh,
that's
cereal.
not-
I guess it's cereal. But
Wheat
how's that
grain.
above food? Like shouldn't food be like?
I guess food's like more like general.
Yeah, but then you have after food you have
How is Kellogg?
you have
guys?
vegetable yogurt.
Bro,
Isn't that food?
vegetable.
Fruits,
Yeah.
like isn't that all food? Cornflakes, like
Waffle.
how's cornflakes 27? Then you have cereal number 219.
Yeah, no, that shit don't make no sense, bro.
Weak ass
Cornflakes should
man,
be
boy.
like second.
Weak
Yeah,
ass
that shit
man.
don't make no sense.
Somebody.
Somebody.
Come. See
Bro,
what?
pause.
Stare for a second.
Pause.
Code.
Oh shit,
Mm. Is bode even a word?
Cody.
If it's not, we're fucked.
Node.
No,
Oh
yeah,
shit, no.
Do code still, and then do bode. I don't know if it's a word or not.
Bode is, yeah, Bode's a word.
I can't type. Bruh,
Bode. There you go.
Oh wow. Okay.
that was
I didn't know.
easy. Ah,
Dubs.
What does
Easy.
bode even mean?
easy.
Bode is like, doesn't bode well. Doesn't go down well.
Gold. Gold. Yes, sir. Time for me to hop off because everyone's gonna be like, why aren't you taking that trade now? So I'm gonna go for people asking that question. Because I'll see y'all on the Signal channel. Peace out. Love you guys. Thank you.
Peace,
Is there peace and love?
Peace out.
Oh, it's snowing.
Oh, already? Damn.
Yeah, apparently we're supposed to get a snowstorm today.
I gotta cut, guys. Peace. Stay
out, buddy.
safe.
Later, man. Take it easy. Is it really snowing that heavy today?
Yeah, we're supposed to get quite a bit.
Yeah, 10 centimeters, but not till 1 p.m. Why is it snowing now? Man, that's tough. Oh, that note. I go for a drive before it ends up snowing crazy. What's up, chat?